Welcome to Dire Bear Adventuring Company. I apologize for running a few minutes late due to some technical difficulties, but nevertheless, we are here, we are live, and we are happy to have you with us. I would like to announce four followers away on Twitch from our next art giveaway. So if you like free art, make it like a pyramid scheme. Find one friend, tell them about it, get them to follow, then get them to one friend to follow. The next thing you know, we'll have the 4 followers we need, and we'll give away free art. How does that sound to everybody? Maybe we'll do a twofer. We'll give away art and a game. Ooh, I'm living dangerously now. As always, I have joining me the wonderful Maddie, who is playing Annalise. We have Steve, who is playing Gillet. Chief, who is playing Arneth, Ryan as Lucky, and then we have, as always, the very honorable long man, Larry Dixon, playing Ash, the giant blue Griffin. Jack, who is playing Yenfear, will be joining us here in just a bit. Currently, they are en route to joining us. So, when we last left off, the party had come up with a divisive plan. Maybe not. To take out Gafton Kane, Ash worked with one of the head of the guards, who was in disguise, possibly? Question mark, we don't know. To bring down Gafton Kane himself. All the while... Sorry, I'm having some difficulties with my browser itself. In the meantime, they are also trying to figure out a plan to take Gafton Kane out, as they made a deal with the very interesting, wouldn't say friend, but enemy is my ally, at least. One Mr. Liston Aldrich, who turned his back on his former employee, one Mr. Harker Demlin, because he realized that he was not going to succeed. And therefore turned his back to take control of the situation, as it were. All right, ladies and gentlemen, bear with me just 1 second here. I'm having some difficulties with my page, it appears. Am I coming in choppy for everyone?
Seems good.
You're good on my end.
All right. How's my camera look? Because I'm seeing a lot of, chop on my side.
Camera is down for me, but I'm refreshing. Yeah, I don't see you.
All right, hang
Smooth on my end.
I guess it's gonna be one of those days.
It's got to be some sort of aura that we have here.
It's just us. It's just how it is. Hang on a second. I'm going to refresh the page and see if I can't get it to act up. All right. Looks like it's going to boot me. Goodbye, Roll20. Goodbye. But wait, what's this? Here returns triumphant. Some awesome news. As you can tell, tonight I am not in my personal studio. I'm back at Lucky Dice Cafe in South Huntsville on South Memorial Parkway. Please stop by and say hi. We love having people show up. We are working on some things here behind the scenes that will further Dire Bear Adventuring Company, and more about that to come in the future. In the meantime, some quick announcements before we dive right in. I will be at HammerCon this coming weekend. Please stop by and say hi. I'll be running a table at the Analog Gaming Center, and you can stop by and play with me in person, which is truly a sight to behold. It's a memorable experience. I know that Maddie just got finished with, what was it, anime?
All right,
Anime
YetiCon.
YetiCon, that's right. Anime North was the other one. YetiCon, and speaking of it, though, Maddie won a competition for her cosplay as, remind me again, Abyssal Watcher?
Abyss Watcher, close.
Abyss Watcher. I'm old and out of touch. Won the competition for Abyss Watcher due to the awesome costume. Fantastic LED lights in the costume. It was great. I know that Larry will be at Salt Lake City for a con coming up here not too long. A couple weekends.
Yeah, there's Gen Con first.
Oh, that's right. You are going to be at Gen Con.
Yeah.
And then you will be where after that? Salt Lake City?
I think that's the next one. Yeah, we're not doing Dragon Con this year because we're old and tired, and we can't do 2 in a row like that anymore. But yeah, Gen Con, I'll be there with Zombie Orpheus Entertainment and the Fantasy Network, and Mercedes Lackey and I will be on stage with Gamers Live, which is a Gen Con institution and always hilarious.
That's part of the whole gamers world?
It is, yes, and everything that happens counts in continuity too, so it gets even weirder.
If none of you have ever seen the gamer stuff, you are missing out on an absolute treat. I know Amazon has Darkness Rising that you can watch on there, and it's hilarious. Imagine what we do here, live action, and then it's just
amplified.
There's no description for it. Just go watch it. Gamers Darkness Rising. Enjoy it. It's fantastic. All right. With that being said, I just got word that Yenfear is on their way, so we will dive in. So again, we have the plan to take out Gafton Kane. I don't know that they actually had a plan, but so much as we're going to go get that guy.
Talking
Get her? That was your plan?
That was the whole plan. Get her?
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, you are standing outside of the Silken Sash. The doors, which are normally open, are currently closed.
Is there a sock on the door?
Considering that it's 2 large doors, no. There's no sock.
Is there a really large sock on the door?
There is neither a large sock nor an average size sock, pretending to be a larger sock on the door.
I don't know.
Tie?
I don't know what that means, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
Is there a coat hanger?
No. There's, oddly enough, though, a pinata. But we don't know what that code means yet, so we're still trying to determine. ¿Qué es de el pinata? ¿Por qué? All right. You're standing outside the doors to the Silken Sash.
So, who has the circlet right now? I think it's Yenfear.
Yenfear took it and put it in the bag from last hour.
How inconvenient that Jack is not here yet, then.
Oh, but don't you worry, my brave little boy. Jack will be there soon.
Okay, so what was
Jack
the plan?
To the future.
What was the plan?
Sorry.
Wait, plan?
All right, let me reiterate the plan for you. The plan was that the Sky Wardens, in coordination with the local constabulary, are waiting and ready to swoop in as you guys make the confrontation with your guy, because you must deliver the circlet in order to free yourself of the magically binding contract. At that point, the circlet will be in the hands of he who shall not be named, and then he can be busted for possession of stolen goods.
Okay.
Alright, so go in, give him the circlet,
Complete the mission.
take the shot.
So I guess this is just business as usual for now.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I'll
love
get it
everything about this.
Mhm.
I
It's a
mean,
good
nothing
plan.
will
I'm
ever
proud
go
to be a
wrong.
part of it.
really, with
Alright.
this, it's always business as usual.
I'm proud to be a
That's
part
great.
of this plan.
Plan has
Should we
merit.
Do something before we go in? Should we
Hug?
prepare?
Let's hug. That'll
Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna
hug for initiative.
I'm gonna hug Gillet.
yeah, I mean,
did you say hug for initiative? Is that a -1 automatically? You weren't
Wait,
able to
wait.
use your dex base. It's like being flat-footed.
I have die modifiers for fluffiness.
It only works against your enemies, though.
Friendship.
I couldn't move. What happened? I was caught in the fluff.
It was too much fluff.
So fluffy, I could
Fluff.
die.
The fluff, it killed me.
It downed me.
Ah,
Get out.
Nice.
that's
Wow.
it right there. Inspiration for that one.
Yeah, that's a good one. You deserve
That
it.
that's you get inspiration on that one. That was good.
You earned it.
It downed me.
That's really good.
Right on.
Quality.
That's quality
So-
comedy right there, folks.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out. Get out now.
Well,
So-
Annalise, what do you think? You've been a bit
Doc?
quiet.
I'm being a bit quiet because I can't breathe through my nose. Like this is
Yes.
just actual player issues.
Dear watchers, some of us are not doing so well after a long, arduous weekend of being awesome. One of those being Maddie. And I think Ryan's actually like losing his voice as well. I'm just angrier than usual.
Okay. No, the plan is that we're going to go in, give him the circlet, complete our contract, which frees myself and the rest of us from the binding terms. We're going to walk out, and as we walk out, the god is going to walk in and arrest him for every nasty and illegal thing he's done thus far.
That's a lot of things.
It's a lot of things.
And then we're
I
going to
think
go
it's
down to
good.
the local pub, we're going to sit down, we're going to have a pint and wait for the whole thing to blow over.
So do we go to the card now?
Thank you, Simon Pegg.
I was gonna say that's a good solid reference right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, the entire time we've been like trying to figure out this plan, I've been waiting for a chance to say that entire thing.
That whole spiel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Should we send someone right now then to go get the guard while we're going in?
I've been taking care of that. I'm hoping you'll throw the guy out the window so I can catch him.
The timing on that would have to be impeccable.
No, if he gets a little damaged in the fall, well,
I'm fairly certain there will be no tears shed.
you know, things happen.
He fell down an elevator shaft onto some bullets.
What was it? He fell onto my knife?
He ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times.
Yeah.
You had it coming.
Alright, guys, we don't have the money for the copyright issues that are going to be coming out of this.
Yet. Anyways. Alright, so
I mean, you're right, but
I'm not wrong, but I'm not wrong. Alright.
I mean, do you want me to go first? Are you just waiting for that, or?
Who's leading the way? Who's leading the way into this area?
That's right. You guys need to determine that. I'll be the large hulking thing outside.
As opposed to the pretty thing in the house? It's a movie. Sorry. Speaking of things that we can't afford,
Oh,
Just-
dear.
keep this rolling. All right. Who is doing what? I needed a direction. I need a description. Who's leading the way? What are we doing?
Annalise will. Annalise will lead the way. Since
Alright.
it's her name on the contract at the end of the
That
day.
is true. It's very true.
Yeah.
All right. As you open the door to the very familiar building, you can see now that generally there's a hubbub in there of people milling about in all sort of disrobe, comfortable wear, if you will. What is normally there, though, is replaced by a different scene. The people that you see in there are the very familiar people, the same people that have worked for him, but now instead of being dressed in the clothes of courtesans, they appear to be dressed in decent finery, as though they were legitimately working individuals as opposed to paid for sex workers.
Oh.
Let's make no bones about it. We all know this was a brothel. I mean, is there any question about that?
I have a few questions.
Annalise,
Well, okay, Arneth may not have, no. The rest of it.
Annalise is gonna lean over to Gillet and whisper, Somebody tipped him off. He knows.
That's what I'm thinking.
We
Give
proceed with
me
the
a
plan.
Who led the way into the room? Who led the way in here?
Me.
All right. I need you to give me a perception check, please. Is this all right? Good deal. That's how we're going to start the day off. Looking at, let me move you guys over so you can now see the inside of the silken sash.
Ooh.
Today's map is brought to you by Dungeon Mapster, patreon.com/Dungeon Mapster. This was a build your own in token set that I've been playing with because it is a lot of fun. Tons of pieces to it. Go support them. Patreon levels start at like $1 or $2. Worth it because you get free maps and they are really great stuff. I like their style. I like 2 Minute Tabletop, so there you go. Promotion done. All right, so the rug that is here, the bar that is there, you see right around the edges of it, it looks like it's been hastily moved. You can see scuffing on the floor that may not have been there.
No,
Okay,
please.
where's our man?
My
As
God.
you were walking in, one of the ladies that you've met before, Yenfear would know them. This is where I would put my Yenfear if I had one. All right. Her name is Beryl, like the gemstone, Beryl, Beryl.
Not like over
Not like Overa or monkeys in a. Comes walking down the stairs, dressed in a nice gown, draped with long sheer material from the wrist all the way to the bodice. She opens her hand up. Her gown is the same color as the gem that her name comes from. It's the same green color. And she says, "Welcome to the Silken Sash. I am Beryl, proprietor of this establishment. How we may be of service to you?"
What is happening?
The proprietor.
Absolutely.
Lady, do I look like an imbecile to you?
I can assure you, I'm not sure what you mean.
Where is Captain Kane?
I don't know anyone of such a name. I'm sorry. Like a rug. Lying like a rug.
Mhm.
Lady, we can do this one of two ways. We can do this the easy way, in which nobody has to get hurt, or we can do this the hard way, in which you get hurt, and I still don't feel bad about what happens to you.
Intimidation, please.
Oh yeah, intimidation with a +1. Fuck.
Oh, which one do we want to use to punish you tonight?
Now I'm kind of wondering, like, do you still have parts of Harker hanging off of your cleaver? Or...
No, I'd be cleaned
Still
up.
kinda-
No, I'm cleaned up because
Um,
we slept the night in the inn and we got freshened up and
Oh, that's right.
washed and everything.
Her eyes kind of go wide for a second, and then you see her kind of straighten up her back, raise her head a little bit further. She says, "Maybe I should call the gods." Yes, I think that's what I'll do.
Actually, I suggest you just take us to Harker Devlin, and I cast suggestion.
You mean Harker Demlin?
Yes, sorry. Harker Demlin.
You mean Harker Demlin?
Harker Demlin.
No,
Are you
you
sure
mean
that's what you
Gafton
mean?
Kane.
You mean Gaffney?
We killed Harker Demlin.
Oh, jeez. I have a small brain. I'm sorry.
But it's adorable.
All right. So you cast suggestion on her.
Yes.
What does that say?
to Gafton Kane. My save is 16, and
Is that a wisdom or wisdom saving throw?
So wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20.
Fucker.
She says, I can assure you once more, I'm not quite sure who you're speaking of. I will ask you to leave, or I shall call the gods.
Why
Gillet.
are you lying?
Gillet, if you wouldn't mind hauling her up to the 3rd floor and dangling her off a balcony upside down, I'm sure she'd be a little bit more receptive. Because, like I said, maybe. Like I said, lady, we can do this the easy way or we can do this the hard way. Either you take us to Gafton Kane and you stop lying to me, considering the fact that I have a written contract with him, or we can do this the hard way and you're likely to get hurt.
The choice is yours.
Choose your destiny.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I wish I was there to do diplomacy.
Give me intimidation once again.
Are you fucking serious?
It's okay. She rolled a 9. And has nothing to add to that, so.
Thank God.
She kind of... one moment. And she heads up the staircase.
Do we follow?
About 5 minutes pass. And walking down the staircase, distinct click as the cane strikes the step that he walks down. Is indeed Gafton Kane.
Mr. Kane, your compatriot was less than helpful. I thought we had a deal. Thought we were going to be honest with each other.
He clears his throat. I heard somebody was taking out hardworking businessmen. I thought it was important not be so visible.
Are you okay?
Give me an insight check.
I'm so sad Jack is not here to hear this. Hot damn, boy.
This is the part where I get up from the table, I walk around to Ryan, and I start doing this.
But that's also when you just type /W in the chat and type it to him.
No, it's W/, remember?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
For him. W
Sorry,
Hey, look who's joining
late.
us.
Yay!
Hi, love.
Sorry you're late too.
I like legit lost my headphones. I don't know where the hell they went. And then I was finally like, I went into the upstairs washroom and they were in the trash. Like, that's the kind of day I'm having, apparently. So
The trash day.
yeah, just like throw your headphones in the trash, like whatever. I don't know how they got there, but hello.
Hello, everyone.
Sprouted legs and sleepwalking.
Honestly,
So, you see the message that I sent you.
Yes, I do.
what's happening again?
Old Gaffy.
So, you've made it to the Silken Sash. When you open the door, the normal apparel, the normal dress of the place is not the same. Where there were once big lounge chairs and couches and settees for people to sit on and drink and enjoy things, it's been replaced by a modest table, a bar for people to sit around. You see an entryway into the kitchen with a small table sitting around it. It appears more like a small inn than the brothel that it once was. They were met by Beryl, one of the ladies that you know, who was dressed in a green gown, who introduced herself as the proprietor. When asked where Gafton Kane was, she was a bit dodgy. So then they finally persuaded her, intimidated her, into going, getting Captain Kane. But the person that comes down sounds a little different. A little hoarse, like maybe he's not feeling well.
Okay.
He said that he didn't want to make himself as visible as he used to since there was somebody bumping off legitimate businessmen in the area.
Huh.
And then
Yes,
I said,
legitimate. Liquid.
Legitimate. Define legitimate, because...
Heavily in quotation marks.
Yeah, right.
One firmly in cheek.
Alrighty then.
I guess I'll lean over to Annalise. She'll be like, that is definitely not Gafton Kane.
A little hoarse. I'm not feeling that this is the person we're looking for.
Give me an insight check.
I will. Absolutely.
Are these the droids we're looking for?
These are not the droids we're looking for. There we go. I don't know shit.
He sounds like he's coming down with a cold. His throat's being irritated by something.
Annalise is gonna glance at Lucky and whisper back, "Do you happen to know Dispel Magic?"
Looking at it, can I maybe try to discern if it's an illusion? Or if it's just like...
Yeah, give me an Arcana check. Yes.
Yes, but then that's all I can do today.
But it's the beginning of the day.
I'm okay with that.
You all had a full rest before coming here, so you should
I only have 2 spell slots.
And you
That's
cast
true.
invisibility on yourself earlier.
No, I just cast suggestion.
Right.
Oh, that's right. You did just.
That's
cast
right.
suggestion.
I mean, if you really want to.
Well, I don't want this to be Gafton Kane, or this to be one of the working girls dressed up as Gafton Kane.
Larry.
Oh, true. Why don't you just try to kill her?
Well, you do know that he has men and women in employ.
I don't want to hurt somebody who's not Gafton Kane. I don't want to hurt anybody at all, on the off chance that somebody's actually, listening into our conversation.
Then I'll just say aloud, this is not Gafton Kane.
So,
It is very
Beryl,
obvious.
what did I say about you lying to me?
I swear I'm not lying. This is Captain.
Gillett, if you wouldn't mind dangling her off the third-story balcony would be fantastic.
Okay, I think that's
He
it.
attempts to back up and does that whole tripping over the length of the gown that she's not used to wearing. Soundly falls onto her bottom and then starts to scramble up the staircase away as Gillett, you stride forward.
I step in front of the door and summon a greatsword and just sort of
Oh my god, you
push
guys.
against it.
A great sword.
Oh yeah.
Can we give it a rest here
No.
for a second? Like,
You do your flourish, and as you pull it overhead, bring the blade forward. It's as long as you are, and it looks like a jagged ice spike that's been flattened. It's just this gigantic, gnarly-looking, jagged blade.
And I'll just sort of-
Overcompensating.
Put it on the ground and
Yeah,
lean against
right.
the door.
Just looking like a Boris Viejo painting.
oh god, he's such a good artist. Anyway, yes. Can I make a suggestion here? I don't know what you guys are up to, but how about I take over and handle this, since
Under
this
the
is my
condition that it
realm.
works.
Well, I mean, Yenfir, look around you. They're trying to hide the fact that he's not a legitimate businessman.
The Gafton Kane that's standing on the stairway says, "I don't know what you mean. I'm very legitimate."
You're not Gafton.
In the time that I've known you, you've never been sick. What's this about?
Never.
Never.
I'm prone to illnesses like everybody else.
No.
It was like, no, you're not.
No, you're not. Not at all.
Roll to tickle Gafton. Are you legitimately going to attack the Gafton cane that's in front of you?
Roll to tickle
Is that
him.
an attack though?
Is it really an attack?
Some people are triggered by that, so yes.
So okay.
I will happily assist Gillet in this.
Out of character, I'm actually lost. Like, can we see him?
Okay,
And
so
what he
we
looks like.
we
or
figured out that the Gafton cane that's in front of us is an illusion, and it is
yeah.
covering somebody else. That's what Lucky and I have figured out, because Lucky realized that it's illusion magic and not actually Gafton
Or
cane,
it's a
and
person
he.
with disguised self on it. Could
Yeah.
be that. More like
And
Okay.
so all we know is it's not Gafton cane.
Okay.
And the brothel all around us looks more like an inn instead of the brothel. So
Which is very fucking weird.
exactly.
Okay.
So we know that they're trying to cover it up, which means they got tipped off to our plan, which was to bring the guard in to arrest Gafton Kane.
Can I go over to the stairs where the fake Gafton is and just pick them up? Just like lift them up.
All right. Yes. I need you to first make an attack roll. Because your first initial thing is to grab this person, which means you're making a quote-unquote attack.
What is that again?
Just roll 1d20 plus your proficiency modifier plus your, let's go with strength, just because you're trying to use a physical action of grabbing them.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you've got them. Now they are in your hold. I need you to roll an athletics check.
So there's a person there.
Oh, shit.
22.
Yeah. Even with the 19 on the die that I rolled, it's only a 21 for him. So he tries to slip free, and you go, "Huh." The great thing is that you go to grab, like, under his arms, like you would do to, like, kind of pick somebody up. And your hands don't immediately go to his arms. They actually slide up a few more inches before you actually grab him. So it looks like you're holding him, like, at the shoulders.
Calm down. Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Well, I might.
Okay.
Oh, you
They're
guys.
kicking their feet, and you feel something kind of like brushing against you, a little bit lower than where Gafton's feet would be.
Calm down. Stop kicking.
From inside, from Gafton, you now hear, "But you've got a hold of me. Let me go."
I will let you go when you calm down.
Did you guys hear that? Or
Oh, I heard that. That is definitely not
Let me
Gafton.
go! Let me go!
She's panicking, guys. What do I do?
It's a guy. It's a male voice.
So, we will let you go the moment you calm down and drop whatever illusion is around yourself. We are not here to hurt you. We're not even here to hurt Gafton. We just
There's
want to
a-
return and get out of this contract.
There's a swirl of mystical energy as the figure shifts before your eyes, forming an elf with one ear that looks like it's been damaged. The other ear is, pointed and has jewelry in it. The face is handsome, not the pretty features that like most elves have. This is more, like I said, it's more handsome than anything else. Like square jawed, almost like he has some human in the background somewhere. This one, Yenfir. This is it's Martin. That's his name, Martin.
fucking
Martin.
Martin.
Goddamn Martin.
Fucking Martin. I knew it.
Martin. He's kicking his feet, wearing a pair of plain breeches, the tunic which is kind of open at the chest, and he's like, "Please let me go." Gafton said that if I were to do this, that he would help reduce that debt that I owe to him. I understand that you want out of the contract, but nobody gets out of the contract with Gafton. You should know this. Let me go,
He
please.
doesn't reduce debts. Oh, he lied to you.
But he said he would.
He says a lot of things, and I
He
bet
says
you
a lot of
anything
things.
that the moment I hand him the circlet, my deal's not going to be done with him either. Look, we're not here to hurt you, you and your handsome face. We just
He
want...
kind of- He's being held aloft.
Yeah, it's still just holding on.
Look, we just want to complete our deal with him. Anna, at least put him down so his feet are touching the ground.
He's a little shorter than you. You put him down.
Yeah.
And he's definitely way taller than Gafton is. But he says, he kind of brushes the tunic and, thank you. You'll find him in his room. He's on the 3rd floor. Good luck.
Thank you, my dear.
Just fucking totally.
And then he steps back and just kind of gestures up the staircase for you.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh!
I don't care. I don't. Kill him. I don't care.
Good, we will. Jeez. Fucking Martin.
The second
It's
floor.
easy.
Go ahead.
You see the rooms. I have to. I'm just gonna say it again. I love this token pack. It's fantastic. All right. The second floor has the rooms that you're used to seeing. It looks the same. You have 6 bedrooms total, 3 on each side. They look like they have the same beds in them. Their same layout. They were still designed to entertain. You then ascend the staircase to the 3rd floor. I didn't have time to decorate Rose's room or Yenfir's old room. I didn't take time to it. You remember this room to be Gafton.
Okay.
The door is closed. Standing in front of it are 2 elves. Very similar in appearance. Twins, you would say. Because it is. It is the twin elves that you guys met the night that you stayed here, Kara and Karn. They're standing there with Karn with his arms crossed and Kara standing there with a small stick in her hand, kind of with her hands kind of like this, and she's tapping the stick against her shoulder.
We have some business with Gafton.
He looks at her. She looks at him. They look at you. Shake their heads. He holds his hand out. Does like this.
Oh, no. No. That's not how this is going to work. You see, I'm not about to let him put me into a slavery position because he misplaces the circlet.
There is a swath and a swoosh. In your words, you're still talking. There's no sound in the area around you.
Okay. To a good start. This is gonna go great.
What just happened?
The area around you guys, there's no sound. Your mouth's moving. Shut the fuck up with a 3-foot radius.
Oh my god.
What's this spell called? What's your mouth? That's what this spell is.
Shut up.
The voice in your head speaks to you, Annalise.
Well, Gillet's going to go to the door and see if he can at least make a noise by knocking. And he's
As soon as you move towards the door, Karn puts his hand out. He doesn't touch you, but he puts his hand out towards your chest and then just shakes his head slowly, turns his hand over, and does the same.
I do this.
He slaps your hand.
Okay.
He points at Yenfear, points at his head, and does that motion again.
All right, Arnath is going to try to get to the door and knock.
Again, he doesn't assault you. He puts his hand out to like stop you. Points to Yenfear, points to his head, and does this.
When he puts his hand out, Arnath is going to high five him.
He just kind of, this time he actually does, he puts just the 2 fingers on your chest and kind of like shoves you, like, pushes you back.
This is really, really ridiculous. Honestly. Oops. Can I cast suggestion?
You'd like
Can
to
I
cast
just suggest they fucking go away?
If you want to cast suggestion, you absolutely may.
I mean,
Are they gonna hear
you
me though?
speak?
That's the question. Can I cast
Nope.
sending and cast suggestion at the same time?
Whoa.
So far, any of your words are just, you open your mouth, there's not a sound. You can't even hear your own heartbeat. It is an absolute silence.
I'm gonna like poke you in the shoulder. Yenfear.
Define you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yenfear, because they were the last one talking.
Okay.
Poke Yenfear in the shoulder. I point to myself. I gesture around me. I'm trying to do it, but my camera's kind of close to me. And then
Did you just motion to murder everyone? Is that what that was?
Okay.
Pippi Longstocking, what do you think the kids would look like?
just starts
I-
making strange, elaborate hand signals like.
okay.
Me. Yes. Yeah. How about me? I won't kill you if you fucking do it.
So, once again, he has his hand out.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Sending, and I'm gonna cast it to Lucky.
What are the components of sending?
What?
Oh.
What are you?
Oh.
Oh, you need an intelligence score of at least 1. I'm sorry.
That was the sickest burn. Somebody get that man an ointment.
I'm just getting you back for all the bullshit you've given me. Okay.
Anyone have a potion of fire resist or something?
Yeah, go ahead and throw sending into the chat, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Nani?
Components: verbal, somatic, material. Verbal, somatic, material component, which would be your focus in this particular. There's a problem with that verbal part. You're in a globe of silence.
Fucking fuck. Do I have parchment?
I'm sure you do.
Can I write a strongly worded note to Lucky?
Strongly worded letter.
Uh-huh.
Dear
To
ass
whom it may concern.
dear ass flap. I don't understand
also-
what you're motioning.
As when I
Stop
see
it.
them pull out a piece of parchment and start writing, I pull out a piece of parchment and start writing.
They're both just
Angrily writing.
and looking at each other, looking back at you, and they're like,
I write 5 gold and flip it around.
I will give you 5 gold on the day that I die, and you'll have to
Alright.
pry it from my cold dead hands.
I write down, that can be arranged.
Go fuck yourself. Die.
So basically, you two are literally standing in front of the door.
We're having the quietest argument ever.
The angriest tweets that I've ever seen.
We're subtweeting like so hard right now. Okay.
And
I'll
I'm just
shrug.
standing there, looking back and forth, reading as quickly as I can, and then I'm gonna smack Lucky on the back of his head.
Okay.
Sorry, give me a quick catch up. I had to go blow my nose. What did we
That's
decide we're
okay.
doing?
Basically,
Chaos.
Kara and Karn are still looking at you guys while Lucky and Yenfear have an argument on an archaic form of Twitter where they've each got a piece of parchment and they're writing back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, it's Monday.
Well, Annalise is just she's done with this bullshit.
Oh.
The saw cleaver is coming off of her hand, or off of her belt, into her hand. It's being ignited with lightning, and she's done. She's attacking. She wants to get through. They're not doing what she's asked.
Oh,
And these two
Lucky you were
useless
just
fuckers
talking.
are just tweeting at each other.
It's not me. It's him.
All I asked for was 5 gold.
5 gold is a lot in this economy.
To be honest, it really is. I don't give you guys much money.
Oh,
No, Annalise is done.
You know, dispel magic's
She's
a pretty strong spell, so strong spells are not easily attained in this.
you're a real piece
she
of shit,
she doesn't
you know
have to
that?
talk to do this, so it's happening.
You are not wrong. All right. So which one are you attacking first of all?
The one with the wand.
The door. The door. The door.
All right. Give
I
me
can't
just
get
one
to the door.
They'll move out of the way.
I highly
Everyone's
doubt that.
Trying to do this without bloodshed, and here we go. You had to test her patience again.
To be honest, though, to be fair, I'm testing her patience.
This is true.
Well, not only
Because
that,
it's
now,
Monday.
to be fair, this is the first time she's actually listened to the voices in her head all campaign.
That's true.
As you are there and they are organizing everyone else, you see that they've gotten together a total of about 6 men, well armed. They're not like elite troops; they're just regular guard. But you do see that the gentleman that you met last time is there. And hang on just one second here.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I know, but hang on just one second.
Oh, I'm well hung.
I'm not touching. I'm not touching that.
You're like, you know what?
That's
Good
that's
for you.
low hanging fruit, and that is just way too easy.
I'm trying to remember the guy's name because I wrote it down and then I don't know where I wrote it at.
Call him Duncan.
Duncan.
Duncan MacLeod of Clan MacLeod.
I was
Or
thinking his last name
Duncan
was Donuts.
Nuts.
Duncan
Nuts.
Doffnuts.
Duncan
Uh,
Donuts.
Is Cap still on screen for anybody?
You're blocked for me.
Nope.
I'm
Yeah.
not the only one.
What's happened to
Let
your
us
beautiful visage?
Oh God, now I want donuts.
You don't need donuts. Nobody needs donuts, to be fair,
The
though.
little Timmy Hortons there.
No, just donuts in general.
Oh.
All right.
donuts.
Honey.
Oh, thank you. Finally, somebody that appreciates the glory of the honey cruller.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, honey dip. And I'm like, you're stupid and wrong.
No, honey crawler. I mean,
Sour
that's why I
cream,
go to Canada.
old-fashioned sour cream glaze. Hello?
No.
That's really good. But yeah,
But honey cruller.
just Mercedes Lackey gets 5 5-gallon, no 5 pound cans of Tim Hortons coffee shipped to her every few months.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
That sounds
That is
awesome.
dedication.
Yeah, stack is downstairs right now.
That's a mood.
What a mood. You guys never let me use any of my cool spells because you just gotta keep attacking shit. Y'all are gonna be solid.
Jack, I'm 90% sure that because you're a bard, all of your spells have vocal components, which means you can't use them in this current field.
It's true.
Shit, you're right.
Well, I guess you could still use bardic inspiration by having a set of pom-poms and dancing.
Interpretive dance, but no music. That's just
Cheerleading. Yeah.
Really elaborate wink.
a series of wink
That
hand
was
gestures.
fucking top notch.
That was
So
great,
fun,
Steve.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's just
That's we're gonna GIF that. We're gonna GIF that and put it in the I can use minor illusion. So there you go. You missed out.
Congratulations.
Starting
you
pop
guys.
and lock. Mime.
all
Those are great
things-
suggestions.
All things he would do, not gonna lie.
Cap, what is the
It's-
definition of somatic?
Somatic is
Moving
hand
your
gestures.
arms.
Hand gestures. Okay.
So we're flipping them bird.
So basically, you can flip the bird. All right.
I can't even. Yeah, I mean, this group has been together for about a year now. Am I right? All of you guys?
Uh,
I wouldn't say it's been a year.
in
Not quite. No.
not as this group, but like
Not as this group.
no. Jack and I have been playing D&D together for the past 8 months now. God, we are coming up.
November, I thought.
We're coming up close to a year with Curse of Strahd.
Oh, it's our anniversary.
Oh my God,
I
Jack.
just meant this this specific group of characters.
Oh God, no! It's
No.
only been like a month, maybe in game. No, not even
oh,
that.
it's been a
Like,
couple.
maybe a couple
I
weeks.
thought it's
Couple
been
weeks in game.
about a month.
Okay. I was just hoping there was an explanation.
As
No.
to why the way
Oh,
they act the way they do.
No, we're just all awful.
They're just
They're just
adventurers.
all
It's
awful.
they're just awful human beings.
Uh-huh.
I love them.
I'm
just-
not
they're just-
awful. Or not.
They,
Okay.
Well, okay.
Very
here's
good.
the-
Good.
Not awful one.
There's everyone's awful with the exception of Arneth, who is glorious and genuine and just-
Doing great, sweetie.
Genuinely something.
I
And me, of course,
hope
right?
Y'all don't rub off on him.
Like who are you again?
We will.
I can make donut holes after session night.
Oh, donut
Oh,
hole.
Okay.
Okay. Focus, people. Focus.
That's
Okay.
right.
God.
You've got
Are you
this.
so you're
Focus
straight
is
up
good.
you're straight up attacking this homie?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
The one with the wand.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack, please. All right.
I don't want to do this. Oh.
You don't want to do this. It's too late. You're doing it. Would you believe that actually does not hit?
Oh no, I would. I would absolutely believe that does not hit.
I'm just getting a token or two on the map here. Don't mind.
No.
Crowded.
You all are. I'm going to die. And it'll be because of you.
Oh yeah.
That.
Of course.
You'll be fine. You're full health. Just stay in the back. Everything will be fine.
Stay in the back. Yeah, okay. Until Gafton just like slits my throat. Thanks. This is one crowded hallway.
Gotta first.
Well, it's not meant to be fought in. I'm just saying, just throw that out there.
It's true.
Why does
Damn
nobody
it.
trust me?
Damn it, Larry. Now all I can think of is The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh, what a good song to die to.
Yeah, yeah. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've come to talk with you again. Permanent last time, honestly.
What's the conversation with darkness sound like? Go, go, go. Actually, in the cone of in this globe of silence, it's more like. Go.
Yeah, honestly.
All right. Well, let's not pussyfoot around.
Oh my lord.
Wow. Alright, that's how we're gonna go.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. You should roll initiative, Annalise.
Yes!
Yeah, bitch!
Yes!
Yes, queen.
Meanwhile, the rest of us, fuck!
Shit, I wasted my crit on fucking initiative.
I'm not there.
Are you not there?
Sorry, one second.
I almost forgot how to roll initiative.
My
Has
god.
it been that long since we played a game?
I did that a couple of weeks ago.
I
Hey,
do
guys.
not. Nice crit.
And on the opposite end of things, this poor schmuck gets a 12. All
Good.
righty then. First up, Lucky, you watch as Annalise takes the saw cleaver and in silence draws it across the blade, or the blade across her hand. You watch as the lightning flares up, but the familiar crackle of it is missing. It's kind of an odd sight. And then swings at the mage, who dodges out of the way. As they dodge, you watch as the pale skin and the yellow blonde hair that they had fades to a white, and the skin turns to an onyx black.
Fucking fuck! Oh!
Fucking drow! Son of a bitch!
Oh! If I don't die, I'm leaving this party.
Delete my contacts, delete my
Blocked, reported, calling the FBI.
Guild writ. All right, Lucky, what are you doing?
I will. Can I squish through people? Sorry, excuse me, pardon me. Come here.
Yep.
I'm feeling a little bloodthirsty. I'm just gonna attack him.
Great sword in hand.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I don't have a packed greatsword set up, so I'm just gonna use this and then
I
roll
suppose
the damage
it's
after.
too late to attune, isn't it?
No, I will say that on the walk, you attuned earlier when you woke up. What did you attune
Okay. I'm gonna do winter.
to? Of course you are.
Because I'm not feeling this today.
Well, actually, you said last week that you had attuned to winter anyway, so it's fine.
Did I?
Yep.
14 does hit. So it's 2d6 for the great sword, plus your strength modifier.
I'm just quickly setting up.
Oh shit. Are we still in that silency thing?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't fucking matter anyway.
All right. I'm just gonna use this so that I have the option to roll the damage. But oh, I got the same thing anyway.
Perfect.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Is that okay? Yeah.
Why
That
does...
seems like a lot.
Oh, because it's 2d6. Hot damn, boy.
None of you get hit because I can't heal.
So you bring the great sword down over your head.
Swoop.
She tries to move out of the way, bringing the only defensive item she has, which is the stick. It's a little piece of like a sprig of a limb. And as you hit, she brings it up, spinning it just in time, but catching the great sword in her arm. You watch as it jams against her. Blood
Ow.
starts to pour from the wound that you left in her as you do 17 points of damage. Jesus, man.
Damn, bitch.
That looked like.
I mean, it's a lot, but damn, son. And she needs to make a Constitution saving throw, which is half of the damage taken, or 10, whichever one is the greater. Half of that is 9, we'll say, so 10 is greater. She rolled a 9 on the die, and her con modifier is 0.
Ooh.
All of a sudden, you hear, ah!
Oh, there we go.
You hear?
Hello.
She steps back.
And I'm gonna go.
Hey.
Now that you know what we're capable of, and I like pull the sword back.
You
and get,
take off ahead of the group of guards. You land, and you don't really see anything from outside. The door is closed on the silken sash. It takes a few minutes for the guards to catch up to your position. Meanwhile, Lucky, is that your turn? Bonus action?
No, I have the extra attack because I have Thirsting Blade. I'm gonna say, are we? Do we understand that we're in charge today? And I like look in her eye.
She takes that second that she had that grimace of pain on her face, and she smiles at you, licks her arm, and goes,
Ah, attack again.
"Not yet, not yet."
All
All right, roll the attack.
Fucking drag.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yes!
You bring the blade up and down again. This time she moves away, but you end up leaving a deep gash across her chest. The part of the material laid open, you can see blood welling up through the wound that you left on her. She hisses at you in pain. I'm so going to enjoy controlling your spirit. Is that your turn?
That'll be fun to watch.
Oh yeah, can't wait for this shit.
It's like, it would be like, okay, I'm playing with this 3/4 gone roll of tangled thread.
Oh, something, something. The drow are notorious for sex slaves. Something, something.
I like take a step back and like I'm getting
Give
ready
me
to
my
attack
inspiration point.
again, and I'm gonna shout out, Harkin, or fucking, I always call
Grafton Kane!
Captain Kane.
Parker Demlin is paced.
Hi.
Yeah.
Captain Kane. I gotta kick your ass.
Wow, what a mood.
Right?
There's a deep, throaty chuckle from the other side of the door that goes, I'd like to see you try, whelp.
What
All
a
right.
fucking coward. Am I right,
Is
y'all?
that your turn?
Ryan.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Okay. Annalise.
Annalise is going to draw her crossbow, as well as her saw cleaver, and she's gonna do the thing. The thing where
The thing with the stuff?
thing with the stuff where people get hurt and people die.
Oh, hell yeah, bitch.
All right. Go for it. Yeah. Yep. All day long. That's a
Nope,
hit.
that was a misclick.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You just click at everything?
They're right on top of each other, and as I was clicking, I moved the mouse down and accidentally hit the drinking horn instead of the hand crossbow.
You're just swinging, drinking, and then like a fucking badass. Hi, my name is Ash, and this is Evil Dead.
Like a pirate winch, just going to town. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The crossbow misses.
Okay, the other two hit.
The saw cleaver does hit. Okay, so we've got 17 points plus 24. That's 30 points of damage.
Did Lucky and I just do the same amount of damage?
You guys.
We did.
You're so strong. I'm so proud of you.
We just did the same amount of damage.
Oh,
You
yeah.
compete
You're doing great,
each other.
sweeties.
You're competing each other.
All right. You're doing great, sweeties.
Swiss Army knife?
That being said,
Is she not?
Annalise, not to be outdone by the great sword being wielded by Lucky, takes the saw cleaver, brings it down once. The drow, still looking at Lucky, turns just a little bit too late, catches saw cleaver in the shoulder. She drag it off, leaving a gash in her shoulder, jamming it into her one more time before pulling the blade out. You go to aim and fire, but she actually doubles over in pain just as you squeeze the trigger and the bolt sticks into the wall with behind you. Or
You can
behind her.
either let me through, or you're going to be paced on the fucking wood. Make your decision.
All right. And it's her turn.
The drow aren't known for, their
To be continued immediately.
negotiability.
Oh, she's aware. She's just seeing if maybe this one's not going to be that stupid.
No, not to be racist, but they pretty
Not to be
much are
racist,
pretty-
but
not to be racist, but the drow are pretty dumb.
That sounded pretty racist, actually.
Well. Oh. Yeah. We're going to do that thing.
Oh no, I don't like the sound of that at all.
Oh, except she can't. So she's just going to do this thing. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. All right. I'm going to need Constitution saving throws, I believe.
Oh fuck. From everyone or from who?
Hang on. I'll let you know.
I'm nervous.
Snarf.
I'm nervous. Scared nervous.
Okay, cool.
I always get more nervous when the DM says, "Oh, okay, cool."
Okay, cool.
Okay,
You're all gonna
cool.
die.
That's how that works,
Well, that's
and you're all
neat.
dead.
Yeah.
Mass power word kill? Think,
No. No. Not
would-
mass power word kill.
Mass power word
Yes.
death.
I need a cloud.
Oh no. I hate clouds. Oh,
That is not what I meant to do. Disregard that.
Disregard
The fart
that
being go
fireworks.
shooting across the screen.
Hello, I'm here.
All right.
Oh, please, no.
It's going to be a 20-foot radius, so I need to get that measured out.
I'm so distressed right now.
Stressed and de-stressed.
Actually, I take that back. She can't really do that because it's not going to work in her favor. So she's going to do something smarter.
Oh,
You
God.
watch as a cloud forms around her, and she disappears.
Wow, what a little bitch.
The form is her, but it's a mist, and as she out of the spot, the form just kind of dissipates.
Typical drow.
you can do that too.
Yes, but it's
Yeah,
allowed when I do
But
it.
his are
When I do
leaves,
it.
so it's like
Leaves, they're pretty.
Confetti.
feather, feather, feather. All right. So with that being said, it's now our turn. The only one left is that big honking muck with the sword.
Great. Okay, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on him.
As you do.
Yes, yes. And just use my longbow.
No, I did not.
'Cause
All
I
right.
got the crap beat out of me last time I tried to use my sword.
Whoa.
Same.
And the first
Big
thing
move.
that you do is crit. Sure. Why not?
Yeah!
It must be Monday. I swear to God, Chief, every game that you're of the two games, it's every other turn. Chief
Wait.
crits. Chief crits.
You're
I'm gonna
so
find the
lucky.
API that you coded into this thing and figure out how you did it.
Nothing, I
you-
promise.
Roll
What have
for
you done to
damage.
break this?
Okay. And then...
Chief entered the Konami code before starting the game, so.
What the fuck?
Hunter's Mark would be on the first one. Since it's a critical roll, all dice are doubled. So you would actually roll Hunter's Mark dice again.
Oh. All right,
Not
I'll
going to
take
cheat you.
it.
So 12, 15, 17, and another 12 for 29 points of damage.
Delicious.
Yep.
That was so great. I'm so
You
proud.
2 arrows at close range. You don't even think they get the full range of motion that they would need to have the full impact. But sure enough, you watch as there's the wonderful sound of the leather being and feathers sprout from the front of the drow. He looks at you, grins, wipes his jaw, and takes his sword and just cuts the 2 arrows off, leaving the blunted pieces of them out.
It's not too late to just let us through.
I mean,
He
really.
doesn't say anything. He opens his mouth and just kind of makes this weird face at you. And as you can do, you don't see a tongue. You see like a stub of this muscle in his mouth.
Wow.
Whew.
Hot.
What that mouth do, though?
Apparently
Oh
someone
my
didn't
God.
like him talking as he's had his tongue cut out.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Mm. I'm gonna have nightmares now.
All right, that's
All right.
what I'm gonna do. Yep.
Good, it's his turn.
Suddenly the whole party gets an idea for Lucky.
Honestly, though.
I mean, we weren't gonna say anything. We were just gonna
And
do
neither
it.
would you have.
He is going to use the lip of the overhang here. And I'm going to have to do a dex check. Oh, fuck yeah. And then he is going to make an athletics check to land here. Okay,
Please,
perfect.
no.
Oh, don't you worry, honey. He's not going after you.
He's
You done
running
put
away out of
arrows
your
in
room,
his chest.
though.
He ain't too happy with you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of have.
24 to hit.
Yeah. He hits and then some.
Okay.
Yikes.
I need that D6. 5 points of damage. And also, I'm sorry, 5 points of piercing damage. And then you feel this pulse of hot, sickly poison coursing through your veins. It deals another 15 points of poison damage on top of that.
Wow.
Delicious.
Ow.
Thanks.
Oh, and then he tries to hit you again. 14.
14 is my AC.
So that will hit.
Yeah.
You're going to take another 8 points of piercing and 9 points of poison damage.
Okay.
What the fuck, man?
As he takes and pierces you once with the short sword, backs up, flourishes the blade, spins it over in his hand, and jams it into your side. He is mere inches from you, and as he does, he leans in close and goes, and then pulls the sword back away from you.
Damn, he a freak.
Oh, God.
That's his turn.
Yeah, I felt that.
I'd say so. That was a lot of damage.
Like, how much you feeling that, though?
I'm at 23 hit points out of 6.
Ow.
That's a lot. I should do something about that, shouldn't
Yeah,
I?
attack him.
Oh, okay.
Lay the smack down.
Are you there, God? It's me.
It's me in here.
Okay. I'm going to draw my short sword.
With the W, short sword.
Short sword. And my...
That will hit.
Did we decide that rapiers are light weapons?
I thought so.
I play them as light weapons myself because I've held a rapier. And I know what it feels like.
Fair enough. So I guess I'll draw that too?
Yes.
Okay. Let's
What
do
short
it.
sword? What short sword is that you're using?
That is just my fancy dancy one that you...
Is it the one that has the gold inlay in it?
Yeah.
Okay, roll for damage. And roll for damage on the rapier as well. Perfect.
And...
Very sneaky. What have you done?
I love the description is just uses inspiration.
Uses
I need
inspiration.
notes, okay? A bitch can't remember.
No, I love it. Jack, I wasn't blaming you. I love the note.
But please make sure you mark off the inspiration.
I did. La 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 la. I did.
And you watch Arneth as from behind you. You watch Yenfir pop his head up over the shoulder of the drow, take the rapier, and go into kind of his back in the upper part. The drow arches his back, and then you watch the short sword jams into his other side. And Yenfir pulls the blades out and kind of looks at him for a second, like. From behind the drow, it's just a thumbs up.
Hey.
Was that a psychic blade?
All right, that's your turn.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, because that was your attack, your bonus action, your action, and you're not going to move, I assume. Feel it.
Unless I want to scramble over some party members now.
It's time to do a little head smashing. Well, no, head slashing.
Smacking and slashing and whacking.
That will hit.
So first of all, that.
Okay, there's that.
Then
So
I'm
first of all, I'm gonna do this.
This.
A little bit of that will hit.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, good. And then I'm gonna do this again.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
And then that.
Wait, was that your flurry of blows?
Yes.
Oh, you did attack. You did short sword, flurry of blows.
Say again?
You're doing short sword, flurry of blows?
I believe
you did
the
short sword, flurry of blows,
was
short sword.
was after each attack.
Okay, no. You take your attack,
Goodness, yeah.
and then you do the flurry of blows after
Yes,
your
so
attack action.
attack, flurry of blows, and I'm just going to do the second flurry of blows because reasons now.
Because that's how it works, yeah.
Yes.
Everything hits. Like
Good.
everything hits. So 8, 16.
We're really kicking the shit out of this guy.
Yeah.
And
we're
you
kicking the
were
shit out of these
worried.
guys.
I'm always worried because it usually ends with me on the fucking ground. Never again.
It's because I'm here.
No, I don't think it's you.
I'm 100% certain it's me.
I don't
he is
trust your
still
judgment.
standing. He looks at you after you bring the sword around. Each swipe of the sword leaving this burn mark across his chest. And then as you bring the sword around with your knuckles, you pop him once in the jaw, and then you turn around and back kick, and he just kind of he stands up and looks at you, smiles, wipes the blood, leaving this weird Joker-like streak across his face, and there's a
Okay. He needs therapy. Did you just give him the kissy face? Oh man.
The
All right.
deadliest of monk moves.
The deadliest
the
of them.
kissy face.
The kissy face,
No
the
one's
last thing
breathing.
you see before you fucking die.
It's the seven, strikes that end up killing you, like the 5 steps,
Yeah.
But the last thing is right before you pass out. That was the part they didn't show in Kill Bill. All right. Lucky.
I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna open this door.
Okay. You open the door.
What do I see?
You need to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Explosions!
Oh God.
And Gillett needs to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
This is not my beautiful
Oh
house.
no.
This is not my beautiful life.
Well, I'm happy to say that Lucky,
points for that.
you succeed.
Thanks.
Gillett,
Get there.
you don't succeed.
Shit.
Everything's
I
fine.
didn't think I would.
Well, thankfully you're a fucking tank. You can handle anything, right?
That's not true at all.
That's not how that
Hit
works.
so hard and run away.
Yeah, like if I had the amount of hit points that Arneth has right now, I would not even be bloodied.
So how did Arneth manage this? What's happening?
Arneth has a lot of hit points.
Arneth is Arneth.
Arneth rolled
Share with
really
the rest
good.
of the party.
Arneth rolled really good on HP.
What did I roll? Really sad.
Constantly really sad, which is why you're so
honestly, like all of my rolls is really mediocre.
Your rolls are a disappointment to your mother and I.
Oh.
What a mood. My wizard's okay though.
I'm
Have you
not
ever come
angry.
across a point in time in your life when you go, you know, I need 2 more D6s?
Oh
I-
God, every
I-
goddamn day of my life.
I cannot say that I have ever ran into that issue.
No, I've got them all now. I want that noise to be heard.
Yes.
I love that noise.
Wait, that's not right. Okay. Lucky. You take 13 points of lightning damage.
Good.
Gillett, you take 26 points of lightning damage.
Fuck.
The drow is thrown against the door, which bashes in. He falls prone, but it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Ooh.
Even if he's saved. She says from inside the door, "So sorry, dear brother."
She doesn't seem that sorry.
She not. Okay, so you survive the held action of the lightning bolt that she had.
Oh.
when someone opened the door.
That's fine. She's not going to survive the sword action I'm going to give her tonight.
You would
Sword
think that.
action.
Wow.
Lucky, she's going to enjoy that.
Yeah, the drow are freaky. I don't
Inside
trust them.
check. Give me a roll. Let's see if she really is apologetic for her killing her brother. The answer is she's not.
No.
All right.
Probably because she
you're
was the one who cut his tongue out.
Oh, that's mean. I'm
No,
gonna.
that might have been their marriage ceremony, so I don't think it was something for a brother and sister to do. Of course,
I'm
I
gonna
also
do,
don't
like-
know that much about.
I mean, you
drows.
never know. Elves are freaky people.
All right, what are you doing? You're attacking her?
I'm charging up and giving her the what for. Huzzah!
Giving her the
Hey.
old 1-2.
Jesus
And
Christ.
huzzah!
Holy
Yeah, both
shit,
of those will
dude.
actually.
Actually, no.
Yep, no, those both hit. She's not gonna do anything.
So that's the
Okay.
first
DM.
one.
I demand that you check everyone's sheet for cheating because this is stupid that they're critting this much.
Can you do that? Can you like program it to crit?
You're
points? Can you, like,
you're
up
just
your crit
upset
percent?
because you haven't.
It's
Yes!
Yes.
Yes, I am!
it's There are APIs that you can program that will interact with Roll20 and do certain things, but generally it's just to collect data. It's or have certain effects and things like that. It's not going to be like anything that will change the dice roller.
Suspicious popcorn eating.
At least, not that I know of. Okay, roll. Okay, that one hits, and that's a lot of
first hit. Yeah. Is that adding? I'm not used to using great weapons, so I'm just gonna double check this, make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, it looks. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Why is it doing a +10?
Why? What? Oh, you mean on your first attack?
Because you
it was a
crit,
my dude.
Oh, true.
So it's
And
doubling
then
the
that's
dice.
the
So that
second.
one's
I get it.
okay.
Okay.
You bring the sword down once. And just, she's backed up against the wall, gashed up. She's standing there looking at you, barely holding on to life, but she's still standing.
Fuck.
not for long. She's not.
Jesus, that sounded more ominous.
Kill her, Violet.
As
Go.
a bonus action, can I take a quick peek around the room, see what I see?
You absolutely can.
Looking's a free action.
You see not much of anything.
That motherfucker left, didn't he?
There's no like open windows. Captain Kane's not sleeping on his bed.
No open windows. You.
He kicks back to take a fucking nap.
He's laying on the bed. If you quiet
Goes
down,
to shit.
you awaken me from my nap.
It's
What a
past
piece
me
of
every
shit.
time.
Hello, my boy. Hello, my son.
Ugh, no son of yours. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I can do then.
Okay. And Elise.
She is stalking into the room. She's angry.
She mad.
No. Annalise is angry about something. Get the hell out of here.
What a surprise!
This bitch angry.
Bitch be mad. Annalise equals anger incarnate.
Honestly.
As she walks over, she holsters the hand crossbow
Okay.
and flicks her saw cleaver out to its full length.
Long blade.
Long,
Two
long
hands on
blade.
Really? God damn. That's the second time I've rolled a 4 on those. That sucks.
She does not. She darts out of the way right as the blade cuts a deep furrow in the wood paneling of the wall behind her. Just.
It's okay. I got this really nice thing called an extra attack.
Yeah.
Skadoosh.
You are gonna hate me, and I don't care.
Oh no. Oh no!
It's a spell she has, and she can use it as a reaction.
Maddie, like, come at me, motherfucker.
I'm gonna kick this bitch out a window.
Is there a
Have
window
you done
behind
that
her?
before? I feel like that sounds familiar. I don't know.
You know what? Even if I don't kick her out of a window, I'll just kick her out the wall.
Whoa.
She grabs. Yeah, Gigs. That's absolutely correct. You watch her as she takes her wand, which is kind of broken. She does like this as your strike comes across, dragging the blade in front of her body. As your blade goes to strike against her, a magical shield of energy just boom. There's a in the air as it strikes. She casts shield as a reaction, which adds a +5 to her AC. With her mage armor on, it's a 20 AC.
Wow.
Sad.
Man, what I wouldn't kill for some bardic inspiration right about now.
Oh, Jesus.
Sass.
I come walking in like, okay.
It's not your turn.
You could say please. No, I'm just kidding.
Anything else?
It's like it blades again.
I love how she's looking at her sheet like, okay, all right.
She's calculating the mileage it's going to take for her to drive down here, bitch slap me in the face.
Yeah.
Like,
Ah.
she's quickly deriving the calculations necessary for folding space and time on itself so that she can just appear behind me, hit me in the head, and
Yeah.
just appear somewhere else.
Oh, there's
Seems
nothing else
legit.
they can do.
Coastline on that.
I love it. Math jokes, everyone. Math jokes.
As you're standing outside, Ash, there is a sound of as something like lightning or thunder went off above you,
Just
Above
another
me?
day.
like in the building above you.
Oh,
As that happens, all the guards that are gathered up kind of duck and like, what the hell was that? All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
all right then.
Bitch.
Yeah.
You'll not
The
take
anger
me
behind
nor
it.
him alive. I need. All right,
I don't have a token.
you're still outside, anyways.
Well, yeah,
I'm not trying to exclude you. I'm just saying
but I'm pretty.
this wouldn't bother anyone or bother you. Oh, actually, it's not going to get. It's not going to get Arneth. Oh, but I want it to, so yeah, it's going.
Do it.
I'm such an
Do it.
asshole.
Do it.
Because if I put it there, it can catch everybody here, so it's going to be in the hallway. All right.
Heck. Hacking heck.
What the heck and hex?
Holy jeez there, bud. What are you doing?
Trying to draw up a radius. Area of an
This
effect
bitch
fatal.
casting fireball.
Only I may do that.
You're not playing Roland. Wrong character, sweetie.
But he's better. He's better. Do you have con cred or something? What's going on with you?
Yeah, something like that.
That's not the right size.
Nani,
Nani?
your connection to the server has been interrupted.
Oh, okay, so it's not just me.
Oh no. Oh no. I hope that means it's not going to go down.
Oh, and it's gone. Oh God.
Oh,
Goodbye. What's happening?
She's
It
creating
is a
universe.
cloud. Everybody, including herself, is currently engulfed in a cloud of poisonous gas.
Ooh.
Yay! I
Stinky.
love gas.
Does it smell like rotten eggs?
It does smell a bit sulfurous. The wound smells a bit like almonds.
Oh, no! Hmm.
As she does this, the room is filled, the area is filled with this poisonous, thick, gaseous cloud. And you all start coughing.
I suddenly wish I was Ty.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Okay, so she just kind of laughs.
Stankwich.
Because this is the cloud kill spell.
Oh, come on.
Nice.
This is the what now?
Cloud kill. And she casts that at the end of her turn.
Only a
The way the
half
spell reads is, when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, the creature takes, if they must make a Constitution saving throw. So with that being said, I need Arneth to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Oh boy.
7.
Okay. That's gonna be not good.
Just gonna go to the washroom. I'll be back.
How dare you?
You are going to take 16 points of poison damage.
Oh my fucking god! Leave him alone!
Leave Arneth alone! Arneth, are you still standing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so distressed. Okay.
What are you doing? It is your turn.
So
It is a
No.
dense cloud.
can you not see through it?
You can, but you have disadvantage because the thickness of the cloud between you and her.
Okay, let me. Okay, disadvantage. So,
They are jerks.
Elf Drow Bro guy sent through that door, right?
Oh yeah, he did. He big did.
Can I move into this room?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Okay, I'm afraid, but I'm gonna move into it.
You're coughing and sputtering as you peel out of the hallway and into the room. The air here is clear.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Can I switch my Hunter's Mark onto her?
Your bonus action, you move it over.
Yay. Let's see, do I want to heal
What are you
myself?
talking
or do
about
I
at
wanna-
TPK? I haven't been able to kill these fuckers. They're like cockroaches.
We'll never
Why
die!
is I Mike?
Well, I mean,
And at this point, it's a damn challenge.
to be fair, you're essentially using raid, so
They bashed a CR9 creature in the head to the point where it was dead in one turn. I'm like, nope.
That wasn't us.
Yeah. You guys bashed a CR9 creature in the head. Quite effectively.
Maddie,
All right.
that's a giant.
we're amazing. Okay.
Go ahead. So what are you doing? You moved it over there?
Yeah, I'm trying to decide. I'm just gonna attack. Yeah.
Disadvantage on the attack, but yeah, you can definitely roll to attack her.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You hear the first one strike the wall. You hear the second one and hit the wall as well.
Well,
Unable to target her through the smoke. She's just a vague shape in the distance.
all right.
All right.
How brutal was it?
Next up, Yennefer.
Shit.
As you look up, you can start to see out of some of the windows on the top floor this thick yellow tear gas looking fog start to roll out some of the windows.
How brutal was it? How much damage?
This is bad.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yennefer, I need a Constitution saving throw to begin with.
Goodbye. It's been fun knowing you all.
You take 16 points of damage.
Fucking fuck, man.
16? That's not bad.
As the poison seeps into your, even trying to hold your breath, it just seeps into the pores of your skin. You find yourself, oh God.
Okay.
What do you,
Okay, hold on. Me, silent anxiety. How much? Okay. I'm gonna fucking die if I don't. Okay, hold on.
Join me.
Join me. I mean, I might.
wink.
Cap, can you put me
Hello.
on the map?
I'll put you on the map. Yep, hang on just 1 second.
Yeah, I'm gonna move in to where Chief is.
Hey there.
Hi.
Come here
Um,
often?
Every single day.
Get a room.
They have one.
We have one.
They're in it.
There's a dead
Close the
body on the
door.
floor, but
I mean, when has
That's
it ever
rude.
stopped me?
I need an adult.
I feel uncomfortable.
You are an adult.
Initiative.
I am going because I'm useless. Like, let's just say that. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I am
I'm
going
going to put you just outside the room, like on this side of the building, okay?
Yeah, because
I'm-
you can bet I'm tearing the windows out.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Arnett
Okay.
at
thanks, because I have
Critical initiative.
7 health.
at second level, if that's okay.
Wait, how much health were you at?
7.
You know what? Can I cast that at third level?
Have you cast anything else? You've done anything else?
No.
You have the spell slots? Then you may. 19 points of health return to you as Yenfir caresses your shoulders, gives your biceps a bit of a squeeze.
Pats his cloak. Are you okay? You doing?
Are you okay, sweetie?
Now I am, yeah.
There's you
That
feel the
would've been
healing
better.
energy flow from Yenfir's hands. Slight musical notes tinkle in the air.
I
All
didn't
right.
know I was literally Tinkerbell, but here we are.
Gillet, Constitution saving throw, please.
That ain't good. 10.
Take 16 points of damage.
Okay.
Now you guys can see your tokens.
So I'm gonna use this.
You're going to use this thing that saves your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I brought somebody to 0!
That
Just to have them
wasn't
come back
Jack.
in. That wasn't Jack. You're right. You feel the poison seep into your pores, into your skin. You try to almost claw at it physically to get away from it. You can't escape it. And as you feel yourself, the light starting to fade, the edges of your vision going dark, you kind of grit your teeth, your tusk coming through, tapping into that half-orc side of your body. And you tear yourself away from the grip of death. What are you doing now? You're at 1 hit point.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try and rush
Join
into
us.
this room.
Join us.
You
Come on
watching
in.
the other two kind of pour into that other room. You kind of stumble your way in. You are pissed.
Oh,
Brian, we may be in trouble.
We're good.
fine.
All right, what are you doing? You have an action. You have a bonus action that I almost called a half action.
Half action. Wow.
Little
Where's the
weekend
lie,
man.
though?
I mean, okay.
Yeah, not a whole lot I can do without, being a melee fella.
Do you not have any healing or anything you can do?
Annalise has the
Light some
horn.
Incense.
You can light some incense. I mean, it works for some people.
Sure.
You
I'll
sit
do
there
it.
and meditate.
It's called
Yeah.
taking a long rest.
You're just gonna sit there and meditate.
I just need to sit down for a second. Like, just everybody shh.
Are you in the room with us, or did you go into the other room?
Apparently the other room.
Did you peel into the same room as them? Oh, you went into Rose's.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know you're fucking almost dead as fuck. Okay.
Your medical
peel
history,
into
as
the
it
first
were.
door you find,
Mm-hmm.
kind of bashing it open, and you realize that you're in. I don't know that you've ever been into her room yet. You look around, and there's a beautiful bed. There's a lot of finery. Everything in here, like silver-backed hairbrushes. There's a mirror that's been highly polished. Everything in this room speaks of tasteful opulence, not exorbitantly lavish, but somebody who enjoys the finery without rubbing it in other people's noses. And looking around the room, you see all of these furnishings, but the occupant of the room is not there. All right.
Yeah,
Is that your
I
turn?
got nothing. I've
Look the room.
I'm gonna sit and have a good think, I guess.
He sits on the edge of the bed, crosses his legs, and
darling.
all right. So, Lucky, I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
All right, I got this. I'm gonna use.
You gonna use luck?
Yeah. Oh wait.
All right.
Hold on, I'm thinking. To use luck today.
Not yet.
Do you
What?
feel lucky, punk?
You haven't used any luck today, not from this last long rest.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I'll stick with the 14 and pray.
You take 8 points of damage
Okay.
as you feel the poison seeping into your lungs.
Looking at this person, do I feel like I can hit them, or is it like I can't really see that well?
Because you're right there, you can actually hit them.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna do that.
Okay.
I will focus on beating the shit out of the person that made the
My attention is fully in scope upon beating the ever-living hell out of this person.
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna use luck. I'm gonna use my second
Okay.
luck of the day. I got one left. Is it
Miss.
Still got an AC of
Alright.
20.
really?
Why did you not shift? You son of a bitch! You're the worst!
I fucking hate you now! Friends off!
Ryan, you could have had flanking and advantage. If you had moved up to on top of her.
Oh, goodness me.
But you still have movement,
Oh.
so you can at least give me that advantage.
Yeah. Well, I guess it sucks to suck.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that.
How do you even D&Ds?
See, I don't have brain.
Okay.
Brain,
I-
I'm not for to be good.
I'm just gonna blame it on the
Oh.
heat from this weekend and today.
Honestly, it's hot as hell, so...
Lucky is coughing, wheezing, wiping his eyes as this tear gas effect overtakes his body. He swings the sword. She once again brings that magical shield up, brings the sword down again, and once again, clink, clink, both of them deflected off the arcane energy that she has surrounding herself. Neither one of them. Stumbling over, you find your hand against the wall. You realize you're looking across her, Annalise on the other side of her. Annalise.
So hold on, that was my luck to re-roll that. So I'm gonna take an extra attack. So
Oh, that's right. You do have another attack.
yes,
With
Fuck.
advantage, because you moved.
With advantage because I'm flanking. Wow, that was helpful. I'm gonna
And you
use-
still just cannot get past the arcane
God
arcane
damn it.
protection
There
she
was-
has built around you. Every time you strike her, you watch as the cold from the sword ripples around her, and there's this ripple of energy around her, and she just kind of takes a moment.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's Annalise's turn.
You think your petty magic is going to stop me?
Yes, I do.
Oh, bitch, you got another thing coming.
Ooh, fuck yes.
That will hit. That will also hit. Just like that. I do need you to give
Oh,
me a
yeah.
Constitution
Right.
saving throw. You only take 8 points of damage. Did you just flip me off?
Oh,
I wouldn't be mad if you did. All right. Do you have any parting words for her as you vanquish her?
your petty magic does not stand against those who hunt those who would hurt the innocent.
You
Perish.
bring the blade.
And no peace, for that would be your hell.
No. You bring the saw cleaver down against her throat, drag it across. You watch as she just... There's a little bit of blood flecking. And as she falls to the ground, her eyes still staring up, the cloud itself dissipates.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Annalise starts hollering Gafton's name.
You hear from the back of the room, they're asking if you can turn your gain down just a smidge.
Mine?
Maddie. Yeah.
That should be better.
Yeah, I think you're peeking out a little bit.
Probably.
And you're not feeling well. It's just... From the back of the room, there's a slow clap. Stepping almost as though he were from another dimension or something. You watch a ripple as he steps forward. He has the cane in his hand. His hand's resting on it. And he reaches behind him through that ripple of energy and pulls a thin, beautiful, red-haired elf beside him.
Oh no, bitch! I would like to rage.
Bardbarian.
Bardbarian.
Take a lesson from Captain Paragon. He plays one.
Oh, fuck.
Gafton steps and says, I had word that you were going to betray. So, I took it upon myself to have a little bit of an insurance policy. Turn over the circlet, and I'll forget this indiscretion. And I'll even let Rose live. Tell the gods that it was a misunderstanding. Do we have an agreement?
Well, for one, Gafton, I don't know what gods you're talking about. I'm here to fulfill my contract exactly as detailed. The fact that you would send your servants to stop me is insulting.
Yeah, well, do you
And
know
the
how
fact
much they
that-
cost?
I don't give a flying fuck about how much they fucking cost. You tried to play me for a fool. First with your little, I'm the proprietor of this establishment, and then some twink in a fucking disguised self-spell. Do I look like a fucking moron to you?
Do you really want me to answer that?
I mean, I think it would probably be in your best health not to answer that question. It was rhetorical.
Yeah, well,
So, you're going to let Rose go because there is no need for you to have insurance, because there's no god coming after me. If the god are coming for you, it's not on my doing, since your contract was with me, despite everybody else's name being on it. I was the prize. End of story. Yenfear, the circlet, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
you hear from across the room Annalise asking for the circlet.
And then
I'm
she's kind of like, don't enter the room, just like hand me the circlet kind of motions. Like, do not come in here on like any circumstances. Just hand me the circlet.
Actually,
Please.
I can't remember.
No, I know, but you
How are we
really just
How are we gonna do this? How am I gonna do this?
Just dangle it through the door.
just hold it out to me, and then I will take it. And we will go with the original plan.
I'm just thinking out of character here.
Would he actually
How would
enter
he
the room?
actually, how would he actually do this? This is tough.
Well, I'm pretty sure you would have just heard her say that he didn't need to use Rose as insurance.
I mean, I was in the other room, like across the hall, though.
She's not being very quiet. She's very angry.
I mean, when is she quiet? That's fair. That's fair. I'm going in the fucking room.
You're going into the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pissed as hell.
Sure. I can imagine you would be.
Yo, that's a really good suggestion. Can I throw it at his head?
At
Captain.
Gafton's head?
Just wing it like a frisbee.
Yeah, you can wing it like a frisbee.
Get it around his head like a game of horseshoes.
Roll to attack.
How do I do that? Sorry.
How do I D&D?
It'll be your
1d20 plus your dex modifier. Because you are not proficient circlet swinging.
Yeah, are you doing it
But
underhand?
I'm not.
or-
So my modifier would be like the big number, right?
No, swing it like a frisbee.
Modifier would be the plus in the box. Big being larger, yes.
Listen, don't. I'm a dummy, okay?
Larry, he has to attune to it at least. You. It clank, 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 rolls across the ground. And settles somewhere between you and him. He just looks at you and goes, pathetic.
says the man who's cowering behind a 120-pound woman.
Oh, God, would you shut the hell up?
I don't know. Would you stop being sleazy? I don't.
Would you stop being a little bitch? Oh God. I'm so heated right now, Cap.
What you gonna do? He has your mom by the arm, standing about, several inches shorter than she is.
So what happens when you rebuke on the contract? Isn't there consequences for you?
I don't know. I reneged on the contract.
Yeah. What you gonna do about it?
Well, I mean,
It was an
you made
arcane
us,
contract.
and you made us fight through your gods.
That was your choice.
No, the
All you
contract
had to do
clearly
was hand over
stated.
the circlet.
No. The contract clearly stated that we had to hand it to you personally. Gafton,
Proxy.
I'm not a fucking idiot. No, your proxy's not good enough.
You still didn't have to kill them.
Well,
You could have handed it over and left.
no, because then I become your property because you say you didn't get it. I'm not a fucking idiot. I know how shit stains like you work. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get paid.
Help, God, they've murdered my people.
I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
I mean, really, as
For
far as
once
we're
it's not
concerned,
Annalise.
the contract is fulfilled, so, whatever.
No, I haven't gotten paid yet. My contract ain't fulfilled for shit.
Like I'm just
Larry,
like launching.
You are outside of the window. You are seeing and hearing all of this. Before Yenfear attacks, is there anything that you would like to do?
I see that Kane has the circlet.
You do. Well, no.
No,
It's on the
floor.
ground between them.
Gotta wait for him to pick it up.
All right.
Holding action then.
So you're holding action until he picks it up?
I gotta.
Okay.
I gave my word. I gotta.
All right. Yenfear, I will let you get in one attack.
On the other hand, everybody but Kane can see the giant fucking griffin through the window.
Just like
Because he has Rose right here and he's really short and she's not. So he's out.
So all the
What do you
rest
keep looking at?
is outside.
What do you keep looking at?
So we've given you the
It's a bar.
circlet.
It's a ba. It's a ba. No. It wouldn't be a bar.
Just
This is
saying
a bar.
that
All right. You'll get one attack and then we're going to go right back into the initiative order. Okay.
Fuck.
okay.
So you're stepping forward to strike him.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
You have spells and you're gonna step forward to attack him?
Yeah.
Yeah, slap.
He's angry.
Look,
I don't know if he
bitch slap
has
is a bitch slap.
fucking something that's gonna fuck me
You
up.
rush forward with your short sword, and lightning quick, you watch as he goes ping and just knocks your shot wide, puts the cane back down, and rests his hands on it again. Or rests his hand on it again. So he's got Rose in his other one. It's just like ding, and then puts it back down.
Yenthia, get your mother out of the way!
All right,
Well,
you
well,
are
I can't now.
here because you had to step up to hit him.
Yes.
All right, as you're holding your action until he picks up the circle. Is that correct? Okay. Arneth, you have no idea what's going on.
Nope. No clue. So I'm
You
gonna.
did hear the raised voices in the other room. Argue, bicker, Annalise being Annalise. What are you doing?
I'm going to move here and just like peek into the room, see Gillet
You
on the
see
bed.
Gillet holding in his guts. like,
Hey, what's up?
Oh, hey.
Romantic music starts playing.
careless whispers on the dulcimer.
Oh, it's from one of Rose's music
Time
boxes.
for Tusk Love.
I'm
Some
going
weird
to-
long. Oh, man.
I'm gonna go over and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level for my boy Gillet.
You take 13 points back to the good.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think I have enough movement to actually get into the room.
Okay. You have 30 feet.
10, 15. Yeah.
Yeah. You've moved it like 20 feet right there. So, all right. You can get to like here. That's about it.
All right. I'm just gonna go in, give Gillet his healing pats, and then I'm out.
Back in there. Get back in there, Chief. Then you move over. All right. Yenfear, it is now officially your turn.
Hmm.
You're the
Okay.
end. Rolled initiative.
Fuck.
No, wait. I think I have a bonus action.
You do?
Yes.
No, but that wasn't a question. You do.
Yes. I'm going to use Misty Step to get into the room.
Behind
Nice.
him, perhaps?
However, you can't use Misty Step if you used Cure Wounds.
I can't.
Misty Step is at least, what is it, 2nd level spell?
Mm-hmm.
Cure Wounds at 2nd level, you can't cast to. The way spell casting works is if you cast a cantrip as your second or as your action, you could have cast Misty Step.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're
Alright.
casting a spell, your other spell can't be anything higher than a cantrip.
Okay. And continue.
Fuck. Shit.
Alright. Yenfear.
I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Okay. You go to lay your hands on him, the ice building and forming around your hand. You jam your hand out forward and try to touch him, and it stops just inches away from his body. As you watch this shimmer of very familiar energy just kind of ripple around him. He just kind of looks at you for a second and goes, "Nice try, my son. Give her another go."
I can't do shit.
I'm so sorry.
Me panicking.
Come on. What you doing? You have your bonus action, and you have movement left.
I am going to inspire
Myself.
myself. I'm so inspired. You got this, sweetie.
You're pulling a Smalley. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. Smart people like me.
Yep. I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on Annalise.
Okay. Bardic Inspiration.
Yep.
Poem, interpretive dance, or song.
Oh man, I'm gonna fucking drop some sick beats.
It's finger tutting.
Yeah. Totally.
All right.
And I'm gonna move to. Which hand does he have? My beautiful mother.
His left hand.
Okay, so let me think. Okay.
I have to
Which way
remind
is
myself
left?
that not everybody in the world is left-handed like I am. So immediately my thought is to reach with the right hand.
Right.
And I'm like,
okay.
no, wait, it would be his left hand because he's right-handed.
So I'm gonna move like closer to her.
Okay, so you're gonna shift over to where you're standing in front of her.
Yeah, and like try to, I don't know, crowd around her a little.
Just say, "Mom, it's okay. We've got this."
We've got this.
All right, kill it.
Hi.
Now that you're healed back up.
Kind of. Oh, I'd love to come running through like the Kool-Aid Man, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah!
You could so try it if you would like to. I would definitely give you. I'd let you try.
I
gonna be a
really
strength
doubt
check
these
all
walls
day
will
long.
happen.
Strength or athletics.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
I see you're built for dexterity, not for bulldozing.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make
Fair.
this cool.
Fair. Chicks dig scars. Go for it. What are you doing?
All right. So after I go here, briefly check to see if all the smog is cleared out, because he's
It
got
is.
no idea.
Yeah, you look out the door. It's clear.
Peek around, see Arneth. Going to go and try and head through here. Like, hey, everybody okay in here?
Stand
Hello?
off.
You see
How much
what the
movement do you have left, Steve?
10.
Okay. Annalise is going to tell you that we need to disengage Rose from Gafton.
They were engaged.
Oh my god, I can't believe they're engaged.
Chief, I love
Congratulations.
you. So much. I love you so much.
You're
And it's
so
not
fucking-
because it's the point-on, hard-hitting comedy. It's just the little subtle things.
so good.
When's the wedding?
Basically, she wants Gillett to try and get Gafton to let go of Rose.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you doing? You've moved up to contact
Right,
with him?
I'm going to, I assume, be either stepping over, I guess, kicking the circlet toward him. And whether he looks at that or not, I'm still going to try and smack him in the nose, flat palm.
Oh!
Flat palm his nose? God damn, man!
Just right into the brain pan. You go to smack him, and he takes the cane again. Without moving his hand off the top of it, whacks you right in the wrist. Oh! That's going to sting a lot. He takes the cane and puts it down. Now, my boy. You'll have to try harder than...
So
That one
rude.
was trying to go for the cane itself. But that doesn't matter either.
This time he takes and wraps you on the shin with it and then puts it back on the ground.
This cheeky motherfucker.
As you were going to strike him, he just says whack, and you're like, God damn it, that hurts.
Oh man, please somebody kill him.
All right. That it? What you got?
Let me see here. No, can't do that because I missed because of reasons.
Oh yeah, you
Because
can't
of
flurry of
reasons.
blows unless you actually hit something.
Correct.
Well, heck,
Guys,
dandy.
we are 4 followers away. I have made the executive decision that along with a piece of art from our wonderful team, which includes Yenfear and Arneth, Jack and Chief, along with our other 2 artists, which are Zoan, which is Mr. Muffins on Tumblr, as well as Atlas. Don't remember Atlas's Tumblr name.
Atlas is drawn.
Atlas is drawn.
Atlas is drawn.
Drawn.
Check them out. You get an art piece. I've also decided to give away another 4 followers. 4 more. So, new viewers, thank you for joining us. Go ahead and give us a follow. Those of you who have been with us for a while, go ahead and get somebody else and make it a pyramid scheme. They get 1 friend, tell them about it. They get another friend, tell them about it, and they get another friend.
You
It's
could
like that, but
still
without
win.
without all the cult draw. All right, so
Too late or anything.
that being said,
This.
taking patient defense. All right, so you drop into a
Right,
defensive
point.
stance as your action, as your bonus action. All right, Lucky.
I will curse him. Your
What are you using?
soul
Curse you.
Are you hexing him?
is forfeit. I am Hexblade cursing him.
Curse you,
Blade
you
curse.
crime.
Is it a
Oh,
spell or an
God.
ability?
It is an ability. It is a bonus action. I will
All right, you hexblade curse him.
say your soul belongs to Kormar now. And I run in and fucking go crazy.
Okay, go ahead and roll
Win
the
wild.
attack.
Ha-cha!
Yeesh.
And then I
Oh gods, yes, that will definitely fucking hit.
That's a
I'm
crit
gonna-
too.
is that oh yeah, it's a
Oh.
19, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's a crit for me.
You
And then for my
bitch.
second attack, I'm gonna keep running around him and come over to here
Oh,
because I
God damn it.
learned. And then my second attack is gonna be from here.
Okay, go ahead and roll for the second attack.
Oh, bitch. What is
Jesus.
up with these rolls?
This is
Which gods do you pray to? Because I need to know.
Oh, that's because you're adding your charisma bonus. I was like, how
Like-
in the
Yeah.
hell are you hitting so hard? I got you because it uses your charisma modifier.
So
Which,
I
how are
also-
you using your charisma modifier? Is that an ability?
That
yet?
is this guy. That is a passive ability I get
Ah.
when I use my
Nice.
packed weapon.
All right, so
Um,
go ahead and give me damage. On the first one, we'll just double whatever you roll for the damage on that,
All right.
instead of having you roll twice. And then, of course, the other one will automatically. So 24 plus the other one?
Sorry, hold on. I'm reading. It's been a while since I've done this curse, so I was just making sure I get an extra 3 damage to that, so it's 15 actually, because it's one of the if you go up the Hexblade curse. Where is it? Bonus damage equal to your proficiency modifier.
Damn.
So I get an extra 3 damage to that.
So
And then
we're going to only double the rolled part. So the modifier won't be doubled. So it's 24 plus 3 for the proficiency modifier. So a total of 27 on the first hit.
yes, and then the second hit. Oh, where did that? 2d6. What?
Okay, so that one is 21 plus 3 more. So 24. So we've got 27 and 24, right?
I think so.
My God. You've done 51 points of damage in one round of attacks. That's awesome.
Let go of Rose. Ah!
As you watch Lucky run over, and as he's running by, he like brings the sword across Gafton, comes up behind him and brings it down behind him again. Huge slash. The armor, the magical armor, not even stopping the angry blow. As you watch the blade pierce through, and you hear the crackle of ice on the arcane magic that surrounds his body. Just a. All right, is that your turn?
Yep, that's all I do. I just said, I'm like, let her go. She did nothing wrong.
Whoa.
All right. Annalise, it is your turn.
Has he let her go?
No.
Are we sure she's real?
Whoa.
What? How is he holding her? What is he holding her by?
Her arm.
Okay.
Like he's got her arm.
Okay.
All right, Annalise.
Well, fuck my plan, I guess.
Guess
I
I'll
think
just
you took
fucking
her
die.
spot. I think you took her spot.
No. Original plan was disengage Rose from him so that, Rose is not caught in any sort of crossfire. Grab the circlet, stuff it down Gafton's shirt, and kick him out the window. Right into Azur's waiting talons. Kinda can't do that because A, Lucky's in the way, and B, he still has not let go of Rose.
I'm not in the way.
Technically, the window is over
Yonder.
Over
Getting wild,
here?
that's all.
over that way.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, then I would grab him and throw him through the window.
Roll to tickle again.
The whole
Roll to
point
tickle.
was he still has a hold of Rose, and that is bad.
True.
I agree.
So Annalise is going to step forward, holding on, and she as she walks forward, she's going to bend down and pick up the circlet.
All right.
She's gonna
As
walk up.
you looking through the silk there, you can see Annalise walk over and snatch the circlet from the ground.
She's gonna walk up.
Hey, Larry, that's perfect.
That's probably about what we're seeing in the window.
Just this big, giant griffin eye looking in the window, just kind of rolling.
She's going to spin it around on her finger a little bit before she reaches
All
up
right.
and sets it on his head, real gentle, like kind of fits it to make sure it doesn't slip off.
Technically, he didn't pick it up, but
It's on his person, so that means he took it.
well, no, that's not what I'm saying. Ash said he was holding his action until he picked it up.
I understand that.
Yeah, so he didn't.
I am aware. However, at this point, he's not going to pick it up.
Right.
So
Well,
at this
you mean-
point, it's just a case of it needs to be on his fucking person. And it
Okay.
is now very solidly on his person because it's on his damn head.
All right. You place the circlet on his head. Your action to pick it up and place it on his head. I'd like for you to go ahead and as you're walking towards a combatant, he's not going to just stand there like, oh, what do you have in your hands? I would like you to try to make a dexterity check to see if you can just kind of slap it on his head. Acrobatics or dexterity, either one. Because, I mean, let's think about it. If I walk up to even though I know what the circlet is, yeah, he tries to duck his head out of the way, and you easily kind of get it on there. I mean, it's not on there straight, but it's on his head, kind of off to the side.
And then she's going to put her hand out.
Mhm.
I have returned your item to you. Pay me. Break this fucking contract.
Which, as soon as you place it on his head,
Gone?
that goes away.
Excellent. Pay me. I have held up our end of the deal. You're the one who's being difficult. The moment you pay us, we're gone.
You've been a bit of a nuisance.
Look who's talking.
I think I'll
Sorry, what was that, Cap?
I think I will pay you. Give me just 1 second, please.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Shh.
you gotta make a living.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, he told us 300 gold.
How are we
each.
supposed to pay for all that fucking cinnamon bread, okay?
True.
You think it just grows on
Asking
trees?
the important questions.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking for something in particular.
No worries. Bless your soul and your heart
Oh,
and your spirit.
As it's trying to leave through my nose.
I bless you.
Guess it's better than firing it out your butt. All right.
Fair.
All right, fine. A deal's a deal. We've had enough. Problems? I'll pay you. He takes his hand off of Rose. So she's standing there, and he reaches into his pocket, or into his shirt, and he pulls out. It's like a belt, but it's got little pouches in it, you know? He opens it up, and he slides out 1, 2, 3, and he slides them into your hand, your open hand.
Mm-hmm.
He takes a stack of 10 of the marks, and he closes that flap, opens it up, takes out 10 more, closes that, opens up another one, takes out 10 more, and hands it. Each mark worth 10 gold. He's handed you a stack of, 30. Yeah, he's handed you 30. So that's 300 gold. He says, "We done?"
I believe you owe payment to everybody else too.
Oh, right. He opens up the, he starts taking out more of the marks. She's getting a bit light. He takes out, and he starts, he starts emptying out. He's paying, was it everybody, right? 300 each?
oh yes.
So he starts handing them out. He actually starts laying them, kind of just dropping them on the ground. He's like, you guys aren't worth the time. He ends up emptying the belt, takes and kind of wads it and tosses it, reaches underneath his jacket and pulls out another one, and does the same thing. By the time he's done, he's emptied the second one. He kind of takes and tosses it to the side. He says, "Well, everybody's paid." And sure enough, there's a pile of the marks laying on the ground, equaling to the amount agreed upon. He takes his hand and he puts it around Rose's arm one more time. Got me in mine. You got you in yours. I believe a deal's a deal.
Of course.
Go.
Guys, if you wouldn't mind preceding me out the door.
He takes the circlet off his head as he looks at it. Ash. He now has the circlet in his hand.
Can we move out of the way first?
It's
Sure.
time for property damage.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we can just vacate the room, please.
You have no idea Ash is out there about to do this.
She's just kind of like ushering everybody out of the room. We've gotten paid.
we're
Let's go.
There.
Before we leave, I'm gonna go to Yenfir, and like as everyone's sort of shuffling out, I'm be like, Yenfir,
What?
if I kill him while my curse is on him, his soul will suffer for eternity. Would you prefer that?
Honestly, yes.
I turn and I fucking start swinging again.
Mm.
Okay.
Sorry, Maddie.
Before you swing,
Mm-mm.
Ash, you're ripping the windows open and diving through. All right.
And
You
entrance.
watch as you're about to take a swing, this big burst of blue and orange just flies through the window. You hear the sound of ripping wood just being rent apart. You hear the sound of plaster being torn and thrown. Ash comes barreling in, pouncing with both talons. Go ahead and roll to attack You have 2 attacks, if I'm not mistaken.
Yours. And let me see. Gee, do I count as having surprise?
Surprise!
Yes. He has no idea you were there.
Alrighty.
I did because I knew that was part of the plan.
Kablam.
That will hit.
And
All right.
all right.
Let's see.
As this is happening, Annalise is just gonna grab the back of Lucky's shirt and just like dive backwards, so we are not caught in the crossfire.
And for
You
me,
hit him with both attacks. Go ahead and roll for damage.
yeah, I'm
Has
going
anyone grabbed-
non-lethal. I'm there to subdue.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Has anyone
Okay.
grabbed Rose?
It'll be
Oh, no.
No.
Rose is on the other side of him.
Okay, let me make sure I got this. Roll.
Yeah, you should be able to just click on claws and it should do it for you. Over on the right hand side
Oh,
or in the chat, if you click on the
oh,
word
in the
claws there,
chat. Ah, I see.
save you some time.
Cheers.
Go ahead and click the other one as well. You get 2 attacks, so both of them. Perfect. All right.
25 subdual.
All right. You dive through the window, both claws just raking down the front of his form. He turns just in time to catch one claw in his arm, ripping meat from bone and down his body.
Ooh.
He stumbles back. You rake him with the second one. This one, actually, he went prone because I counted as kind of a charge, like a slam. So you pin him to the ground with your other claw, digging them deep into his form.
Yeah, I have that option as Shield Master, in fact, to drive him back. So,
Yep.
yeah.
I
Solid.
went ahead and took
He's
some liver.
pinned. And that should be the go-ahead for everyone on the ground.
Yenfear. Yenfear.
Me.
I need you to give me a perception check, please.
I got beak in his face, and I'm saying, you're nicked.
Maddie, don't you dare send me any more bullshit by DMs. Swear to God. Upper.
Stop it. Stop it.
I can't help it.
Sorry, what did you say? Perception?
Yes, perception check. Whenever Rose falls to the ground from the force of the attack, you pretty sure you saw some sort of shimmer.
Oh, motherfucker. Oh.
All right. It is his turn. I need you to give me an athletics check, please. Gary. Aye.
All right, then.
Maddie, behave.
She's just doing the rounds. Hey, I thought you'd like this. I can't believe you made me look at this with my own two eyes.
All right. He takes the staff and taps it against his chest. And as he does, you watch as his form grows to an even larger size than what it was before.
Now he's a regular sized human.
He was a dragon all along.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
He is now equal to you in size.
Well, that won't do at all. What? A shimmer.
In her chuck,
Oh, hello!
just grows to a larger size.
Whoa.
He, as he does this, by the way, you're 12 athletics. I rolled an 18 for my strength check. So he just kind of shoves your foot off of him, and he stands up to his own height. Staff, the cane in his hand is bigger. You watch as the eyes of the cane kind of glimmer. I wonder if you taste like chicken.
Ooh. Bite me.
That's
I
the
might.
idea.
He looks down at Rose's form, and you watch as he moves his hand like this and draws. There's this kind of a purpley pulse, this blackish, purplish pulse of energy. And as he shakes his hand, you watch as it creeps up. Yeah, that's better.
Dial-up noises.
Hold on for just one moment, guys. My Google Chrome has stopped responding, so I'm gonna have to reset Roll20 real quick. Just give me a second.
All right.
We'll cut the commercial.
Have we mentioned that we here at Dire Bear Adventuring Company are greatly appreciative of all of our viewers? As such, for the next drawing at 100 followers on Twitch, we'll be giving away a live piece of artwork. A long live piece of artwork. No, it'll be dead on
I mean,
free.
It'll be dead.
It'll be a piece of artwork along with of our choosing at our next live broadcast this coming Monday. So, go ahead and tell your friends, tell your wife, tell your kids, because we're watching everybody up in here to join Dire Bear Adventuring Company here on Twitch TV/DireBearGM. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we are four. Only 4. You're telling me that you can't find one person so you can get a free piece of awesome artwork.
Strong arm all your friends into following us so you can get free shit.
This is starting to get real abusive here.
Yeah, it kind of is, isn't it?
I feel like it's just multi-level
Follow us,
marketing.
you motherfuckers.
You don't
You
follow
told your
us, I'm
pets,
gonna come to your
thank
house.
you.
I'm gonna take you out at the fucking knees. All right. So with that being said, he and Biggins, and
In Biggins.
he seems to, as he inhales that deep breath, you watch as his eyes flash, and he says, "Oh yeah, that's better." All right, that is his turn though. Arneth.
Dreadful.
Wait, I'm sorry. What happened to Rose?
He seems to have drawn some purplish, blackish energy off of her form. And as he did, you watch as he kind of seems to heal a little bit from the action.
Oh, fuck no.
All
Is
right.
it
Hold my
actually-
earrings.
Yeah. Ash is going to respond by saying, "Get Rose and clear out while we redecorate."
Oh.
Ash says, "You're just my size."
Nom, 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 nom.
You're my
I
little
am
pony
the
now.
alpha male.
You my little pony now.
I am the alpha male.
Oh, God.
They told me to
I'm
pick on
the
somebody
alpha
my
male.
own size.
What do you want from me?
What do you want from me?
All right,
What you doing, Arnath?
How
Arneth.
did you find my village?
My first question is that actually Rose? Can I roll something?
You can give me a perception check to see if it's her.
I can't tell anything. I just
Looks
got
like
here.
Rose, acts like Rose.
Smells like a rose.
Hey,
I was
This
gonna-
one's for Yentir, but would a rose by any other name smell as
Oh, love it.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on the big boy
what
now.
was a regular? What was
The
a
big
tiny
boy.
asshole? He's now a big asshole. He's a huge asshole.
What happened? What did I miss?
He got bigger. Um,
Oh jeez. I used up all my good rolls.
the first one does hit. Second one though goes wide. As you watch, the first one slams into his shoulder as he turns and looks at you. The second one, he just seems to smack it out of the air with the cane.
Jeez.
And he's going
Please
to
be
take
careful.
13 points of damage. That they're going to hurt big time.
Hmm.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Bonus action, action. Yeah, you're good. Action, action, action. Bonus action. All right. Yinfir. It's your time.
Fuck. So what kind of shimmer was it, Cat? Is it like, okay, now I'm super curious.
A magical shimmer.
Like like a magical shimmer, like the shimmer of that guy, that twink that pretended to be him, or like a different kind of shimmer?
And magical shimmer. You
God
don't
damn
know.
it.
It does not appear to be the same shimmer that you saw before.
I don't like any of this.
I'm so sorry. You
How could
agreed to
this
play.
happen
It's
to
contractual
me? I've made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run.
Copyright.
All right.
God fucking damn it.
I'm allowed to quote that much, bitch.
Yeah, with the
Dire Bear
amount that
Adventuring
we've
Company owns no property to any songs quoted, sung, or otherwise. Unless...
You're allowed to sample
All right.
those parts.
What are you
So
doing?
I'm like checking at my sheet here. Let me
Punch
see.
evil.
It's very difficult for me to arrive because lots of things are happening. He still has her, right?
Well, no. He actually has let go of her. I mean,
Good.
one, because he's huge. Well, he's large anyways.
Okay. Do I have to touch? Shit.
Come on. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move to where she is.
Okay.
Wherever she is. Is she like in this vicinity?
She's like right there.
Okay. I'm gonna cast invisibility on her.
Okay.
And
What?
I'm gonna tell her to get the fuck out of Dodge, essentially.
3rd floor, but no, nobody has a spell. Nobody does. So you're casting invisibility on her.
Yes.
Please hold. Do, 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 do. Okay. She vanishes from sight. You tell her to run.
Yes.
Okay. She has vanished from sight. You don't know anything beyond that. You
She
told her to
better-
run.
She better fucking run if she knows it's good for her. And then shit.
Stick it in and twirl it about.
Yeah. Yeah, I might.
All right.
Can I
So
still
you've
do
used
that?
your action to cast invisibility. You have a bonus action left, and your movement's mostly gone. You try to move out of his threat range, but you know what he's going to do.
Yeah. I'm going to just, I'm not going to use my last inspiration because I might need it. So that's good.
All right.
I'm just going to hang out
Yell
here
it.
on the bed like.
Inspiration,
You are basically
conservation.
standing on the bed. That's very rude. Just like-
I wipe my boots on it really obviously.
just like angrily wiping your
rude.
boots on
Yeah.
it, like rage boot wiping. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Gillett, what are you doing?
Well, I erroneously moved out into the hall when told to leave, so
You did what you were supposed to do.
I made an
Yeah.
error.
well, I believe I am able to go here, here, and here. And I'm gonna just do my thing.
You gonna do what you do best?
Yes, sir.
That will hit. That will not.
Not.
However, you do have advantage on your attacks because opposite of.
Oh, yes.
I
Shall roll again then.
You should. I encourage it. Still misses, but I encourage it. All right, so you do. You do 13 points of damage. Okay. Okay, I like it. I like it.
Oh, Holden.
All right, is that the end of your turn? Because that flurry of blows misses. That flurry of blows misses.
That's unfortunate. Then yes, that is the end of my turn.
All right, you reach up with your sword. The first one strikes true, leaving an arc leaving a welt across his body as it burns and sears as you do so. The second one, however, you just can't seem to get past the arcane shield that's around him. You draw back to punch, and you hear the as you punch once, and there's a ripple of energy. Draw back and fire with your other fist, and again, it's just as the ripple of energy just wafts around him. He just kind of laughs. See how you like this. He's going to take his turn. The end of your turn, he is going to use one legendary action. Oh, what? I didn't think this was a boss fight, did you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jack,
I have lost audio on everybody. Nope, I've just lost audio on Jack.
Just Jack. Because I can still hear everybody else.
That's because I'm muted.
Hey.
Arneth,
What's up? It's me.
I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay. With them.
Hooga! You feel this, like, there in the back of your head, this phrasing just repeated over and over and over again. Kind of close your eyes and shake your head and shrug off the effect of whatever it was that was trying to capture your mind. All right, next up.
I kind of wish I'd failed, to be honest.
What's that?
I kind of wish I had failed.
All right. Lucky, it's your turn.
I mean, as I said before everyone else did anything, I unleashed like hell on him. But I'll
Hot.
move over here, I guess.
Fold.
Okay.
Because then I'm across, right? Tactical.
Technically, no.
You would. Fuck it, I'm the DM. I can make the rules. Yes, I'll allow advantage.
Yay!
All right.
Yay!
So bonus
Anybody
action.
want to argue with me?
I will hex him. Hex him.
Oh, yeah, hex the fuck out of him.
All right. What level are you casting that at?
Third level, because that is all I have. No,
Seems to
hold
have
on. I'm level 5. No, it's second level. I think is
second level.
slots.
You go to cast the hex spell. Usually, you feel that link in your mind as it takes effect. You don't feel it this time. As a matter of fact, you feel the spell kind of fizzle and dissipate in your hand.
You're free. Go home.
Then I just do my regular old unleashing.
All right, just roll to smack the piss out of him. That will hit.
And then my second attack.
Hey.
Well, yeah, that will definitely hit.
Dang it, so close to a crit. Damage.
All right.
Oh, and each of those are +3 because he's still cursed. So 19 and 14.
All right. Beard.
Beard
All right.
fluff.
Beard. So 19 and 14. I'm just going to do the math this way because I'm lazy. You bring the sword up, and it's not your usual sword, but you still understand the power of it. As you actually use it like a fulcrum, bending your backhand, and you kind of flip the blade through his body, as you bring it up and back down again, slashing across. And you actually watch as each one of the wounds, there's this ice prickling up the wound as he just kind of, I'm going to crush you like a bug. Is that your turn?
That's all I can do, yeah.
All right. He is going to use another legendary action.
Fuck.
I need... Let's go ahead and make that happen over here.
Was he always this much of an asshole, or did he drink some Kool-Aid along?
He drank some haterade along the way.
Like, honestly. I don't remember him being
It's
this
gonna catch
like this.
pretty much everybody.
Oh no.
I need Lucky, Annalise, Arneth, and Ash. I need all of you to give me dexterity saving throw, please. Chief, you made it. Lucky made it.
I don't have advantage on that, so it's a 10, actually.
Lucky you didn't make it. Annalise.
Just got temporarily lost on my own character sheet. Holy crap.
In the upper, just above the skills, just right of the strength ability modifier is dexterity save.
There they are.
You're so funny. Okay.
I'm large, so I guess I missed that.
18, 26. Chief, you take 13 points of fire damage.
Oh,
Ryan,
fire.
Annalise, and Larry, you take 26 points of fire damage. Actually, Larry, it's halved for you because you have fire resistance.
I do.
Oh, please, can we pick up a fucking heal thing?
I am unconscious.
And the place is on fire.
No, because it doesn't. It just bursts and then goes away.
Okay.
I'm trying to see here where that was at. I think you are out of the range. I gotta zoom out. I'm too far in. I can't see. Oh, actually, Yenfear, you would be in the blast range too.
Fuck. Oh.
I need a dexterity saving throw from you as well. 26 points of damage.
Somebody, please help me, please.
Y'all had a chance.
Please.
All right. Next up is Annalise. It's your turn.
It's my turn. Lucky's down. I just got blasted with fire.
I don't want to die like this.
She is so fucking furious right now.
She-Hulk?
She's chugging a mutagen.
Oh shit, just got real, folks. She's going for a mutagen. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let me double check something because I think this might hurt a little bit more.
Gonna hurt yourself a little bit more?
Mm-mm.
All right, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with us. Because this big bastard's still standing. And I'm pretty sure the party will take him down before they call it a night. I see the fire in their eyes, apparently on their backsides.
Yeah, that too. Everything's on fire.
Yeah, everything's on fire. I'm on fire. Everything's fine.
This is very reminiscent of Curse of Strahd, to be honest.
Hey,
Just, like,
you
feeling
have
myself.
one more week of week of respite before the hell unleashes
Before I
on.
fucking die.
Before
like,
you
for real.
die.
I remember we were in a very bad situation last session, weren't we?
Yep.
Our only healer was like,
No, she's on her feet for the moment.
for the moment. Oh no, I remember now.
All right. She is going to heft the saw cleaver and using the mechanism, close it with a bonus action.
All right.
Then she's going to attack twice
All right.
with advantage because of
Yes.
Gillet.
Hey,
Yep. That one misses. You watch as the blade carves away through the arcane energy that surrounds him. As you bring the blade back the second time, though, you press in with your anger, and as you do so, it pierces the arcane and slices across him. Go ahead and roll damage for that second attack. Nice. You watch as the arcane energy, or the electrical energy, just arcs through the wound that you left behind. He kind of reels back, and looks at you angrily. He is none too happy with you.
With her free hand, she's going to flip him off.
Yep, flipping the bird is a free action.
Nice. Very nice.
So are suggestive signals. Bonus action to pull it back down. Action not moving. So that's it.
Yep.
All right. Ash, it's your turn.
Well, it seems like the party happened to my plan.
Help! Help us, please!
What other way could you put it except the party happened to my plan?
Help us, Sky Warden Ash. You're our only hope.
You're only hope.
All right.
What you doing?
This is going to be dramatic. I'm going to have to make an attack for this to work.
Okay.
Okay? But it's like this. From the position I'm at right now,
Mm-hmm.
I want to leap upon him, grab him, and do a back roll to fling him out the window.
All
That's
right.
fucking badass. Hell yeah!
Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll to attack, and this is going to be you grabbing him, basically.
Okay? And for that, I should roll
Just roll your claw attack.
just a regular claw attack.
Yeah, like a regular claw attack.
Okay.
Now
right.
comes the fun part.
Acrobatics.
You got it.
Uh-huh.
Athletics or strength if you don't have athletics.
I have acrobatics.
This is going to be a strength-based thing. You're trying to pull him off his feet and wrench him over.
Strength it is.
So strength check, 19.
Wish I had advantage on that. Wait.
What
he's
did you
flanked.
roll? What did you roll?
He's flanked. I
panicking.
do have
Doesn't
advantage.
matter. Flanking on this wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. Flanking wouldn't have an effect in this particular situation. However, I rolled an 8, even with the current +4 to strength. Doesn't overcome the 19. You all watch as there's a. Ash jumps up, buries his claws, his back feet never leaving the ground. As he does this, he pulls, lifts him off the ground, drops onto his back, and kicks his hind feet. There's a whoop as you watch as Gafton Kane is flung out over Ash, ass over tea kettle. There's a brief moment.
That you know from Die Hard.
Fuck. You watch as Gafton tries to grab the ledge, but he grabs the wood on either side, but having been splintered, it tears away in his hands from his larger form, and there's a whoop as he smacks. He falls 30 feet. No.
Yeah, it's 3 stories.
Taller than that, though.
Ah,
He falls 40 feet because it's bigger than that. He takes 11 points of damage as he smacks the concrete below. There's a
Wait for it.
Okay, well, the concentration, there's also the sound of the guards going, what? As you're pretty sure he lost concentration from the damage that he took falling out the window, plus the cumulative damage that you guys have done to him. So his form shrinks back down. Rose, no, she's still invisible. Sorry, never mind. Looking out the window, you quickly look down to see the guards standing there. Their swords are out. Gafton is laying there. There's a bit of blood from one ear and from his mouth. His eyes look glassy, and he's just kind of... You watch as Captain Gantry walks up and looks down at him. I say, Gafton, that looks to be the circlet that went missing from the Grand Arcadium recently. You wouldn't by chance happen to know how that came into your possession? He points up. No. You seem a terrible mess. Please, don't speak. I'm sure we'll get it all sorted out. Unfortunately, it seems as though Magister Hotstadler is suddenly unavailable. So, unfortunately, you'll be spending some time in jail under a silent spell while we get the whole thing with the new Magister. Come along like a good boy now. All Gafton says is,
Okay.
As the guards walk up and clap him in irons, you watch as another one comes over.
I need
does
that
this.
moment. I need that moment, Cap. Cap, I need to poke my head out the window and say, he's got magical armor and hidden weapons too. Strip him bare before you take him in.
You look as Captain Gantry, who's become a fan of yours, goes, sound advice. Make him walk in his small cloths. I think it's only fitting given his previous practice. And you watch as they don't take the manacles off, but they strip his clothes so his clothes are actually like hanging over it. They pull him down and he's like shuffle walking at sword point.
Looking like a fool with his pants on the ground.
Annalise is going to run forward and slide down onto her knees next to Lucky, tilt his head back, and help him drink down at least one shot from the drinking horn.
Giving, of course, her patented open your throat and don't choke.
Except for the fact that the poor boy can't actually consciously do that, so she actually helps him drink it. Both
You
shots. Both uses. So you get 14 back.
You take a drink first to make sure that gets in there. You take a pull off of it and then spit it into his mouth.
No.
That got weird.
Wow.
She's not quite there yet with the rest of the party to do that.
Ryan, I love your delivery. Wait. Oh my god. That's amazing.
All right.
What happened? Where is he? Is he dead?
Oh,
Well, he got
God.
arrested, at the very least.
Is he nearby? Can I still kill him?
oh please.
Okay.
I
turned my sword
think-
into a crossbow. Where'd he go?
No. And Annalise is just gonna, like, bodily just keep him on the ground, which is relatively easy considering the fact I'm not gonna 21 strike score.
I just love the confidence you exude in that moment.
It's relatively easy. I
relatively
just
easy.
hold him with one. Mm-mm.
He's
Stay
slippery, though. We all know he's slippery.
Remember the last time you tried this?
Are you going to try to hold him down, or are you going to resist?
I'm gonna sit on him.
Are you going to resist?
Yeah, we're not going to read anything into that.
Oh, we would never. You think we are some sort of degenerates?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
walking
absolutely.
around putting fires out.
Do you think
All
we're
right.
not?
Lucky, are you going to resist?
What is Yenfir saying? Sorry, I didn't hear over the chaos. Are you saying no? Sit down.
What am I saying?
Yeah.
Yes. Yenfir. He asked if you wanted him
I
to.
asked you.
I said I want him dead for
Oh,
sure.
okay. Then I'll
Like-
sorry. Excuse me, Annalise, and I try to slip through.
All right. It's Annalise's strength or athletics versus your acrobatics or dexterity. Or your strength, depending on which one you want to use.
Isn't he
I'll go
prone
ahead and
too?
use dexterity.
He is prone, but he can still slip out from underneath you.
He can just go zoop through your legs, like nah.
Look,
Haven't you
man,
figured
it's
out
not
that
a
I'm a
very
worm
high
by
DC
now?
to beat, okay?
You rolled a 3?
Yeah, I did.
God damn. Tonight does not like you. It's just shitting all over you. He wriggles, and it's not so much that he wriggles out from underneath, but he knows that you don't like being touched necessarily. So he does that thing that siblings do where he puts his fingers towards you. You immediately jump up, and as you do this, he jumps to his feet. Get to the window, roll me a perception check. You see him. He is down the street. He is surrounded by guards.
I take the
He
shot.
is shuffle walking.
Take a fucking shot.
Do you take the shot?
Can
I
I
take the shot.
please try to stop him?
Absolutely. What do you want to do?
I would like to grab him and throw him onto
I-
the ground.
No hesitation though. As soon
Out-
as I look, I see
Out the window or like onto the ground where you
Onto the ground, not out the window.
Floor.
okay. I want Chief, I want you to give me an attack roll. Bare hands, so D20 plus proficiency plus strength.
I'm gonna. Okay, can I?
Hold
can
on.
I intervene after?
Hold on. Lucky. All right, so Chief, go ahead and give me the roll. Lucky, I want you to go ahead and give me a roll with disadvantage on the attack. So crossbow, disadvantage.
I'm gonna use my last point of luck just to see if I can get that higher.
Okay.
You're killing me, Lucky. You're killing me.
Okay, one higher.
I wanted this so bad. I wanted this so bad.
Mother. Fucker. I gave you a less than 10% chance to hit him because he had the guards around him. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
And that's +3 because he's still cursed.
The bolt flies out of the crossbow right as Chief grabs you. So there's the thunk, and Chief grabs you at that same time, yanks you bodily to the ground, but the bolt is already loosed. You watch, and for just a split second, you think it's about to smack a guard in the back of the head. You watch as the guard turns his head, the bolt and strikes right in the back of Gafton Kane. He arches his back, stumbles forward, hits a knee. The guards immediately react, turning, looking around. The bolt made out of ice, as soon as it hits him, it almost dissipates. The wound itself lays there cold, blackened like dead skin from frostbite. They look around for wherever the attack came, but you're not in the window to be seen. Somebody's dragged you to the ground.
Magic bullet.
They take and stand him up for a second. They check him over, and they continue walking away. It wasn't enough to kill him.
Fuck!
All right, Yenfear, what did you say you wanted to do? Larry!
Have a fucking existential crisis.
I don't know, maybe drop invisibility on your mom so we can make sure she's okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I dropped that.
I'm just
She is-
holding Lucky onto the ground.
She is
I
in
can
the
still
same
take the
corner.
shot. They're not far enough yet. I can still hit him.
You'll have to escape Arneth. this
I'm
time.
saying that to Arneth.
So,
Come on,
Um,
Ernest.
I have,
No.
just to let you all know, I have 2 hit points. So I'm looking rough as fuck.
Lucky,
And I'm gonna look Arneth dead in the eyes and just please let him kill him.
In front of the guards.
Come on, Ernest.
Technically behind
No,
the guard.
no,
How about in front of Ash, who set
Yenfear.
this up and trusted you?
Yenfear.
as
Come
you're
on,
watching
we-
it happen, what are you doing?
I'm gonna whisper to Arneth and just be like, "Don't you want to make Yenfear happy?"
Oh, that's a low
Dirty.
fucking
You
blow.
piece of shit! I want nothing more than to make you happy. Oh my
Ash.
god.
What does
Yes.
Arneth do?
I'm
You're
going to-
watching as Lucky just fired a shot at a man who's in irons. He's being led away by the guards.
I should have just left him unconscious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't him, it would be me.
A medicine check will stabilize without healing. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I have
Um,
seen so many things in my years, but watching someone's plan come to fruition and then attempting homicide, do you just not like to win?
Yenfear, we win. This is a win.
This
He
isn't a win.
suffers. He suffers for the rest of his life. And then he gets sent to the lovely plane of Barovia because he has many, many regrets. And he never leaves.
And
that he's
while
human? My spells didn't work on him. You know what that means?
while
some
this
mouse.
is going on, Arneth is gonna let Lucky up.
Immediately, I send him as fast as I can and take 2 shots.
Can I just run forward and kick him out the fucking window?
Cap is like, what the fuck? What are you guys doing?
I'll kill him.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'm so
Arneth?
done.
You let him up, correct?
Yes.
Ash, you watch
Yes.
as Arneth moves off of Lucky and Lucky stands quickly.
I spring up.
Bolt. I want to see Lucky. I want you to roll an initiative. Ash, I want you to roll initiative. Maddie, are you going to get involved in this?
Mm-hmm.
All right, hang on. Let me clear this out.
I'm praying to the dice gods right now.
Oh my god,
I
please.
want the
Me
three.
too.
I want the 3 of you to give me an initiative roll. Click on your character. Click initiative.
You can give me nat fails all next session. Just give me this one moment.
Just let me
Let it
have it.
Just let this happen.
Let this happen.
Do
I've
it for
centered my
me.
chakra.
I'm so-
Ah!
oh my god.
You have
You-
You have disadvantage because they have moved outside of the range.
Shit.
I will still let you take the shot there.
I have 2 shots with my packed boon. Can I take both of them in time? Because if I take the attack action, as
Yeah,
part of
because
that
it's
action-
this.
yeah,
It's
okay.
yeah, it happens right at the same time.
Okay. Oh, come on, dice gods, come on. Just double that 20, please.
You have a disadvantage.
Shit. Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. It's like
All right,
double that 20
The
on
first one sails out the window. Oh shit!
it.
Percentile.
Shit.
Luckily, it skitters between one of the guards' feet. It clatters and shatters. Right there's this click. Your first shot misses.
You're going out the window.
That one hits.
We went out a window.
oh gosh.
I am
All
gonna
right.
Spartan kick this shit stain out of the fucking window. I healed you, damn it!
That's 15 because I have +3 because he's still cursed.
You take aim with the bow. This time, in that split second, just drawing your breath as you do, and you fire. You know, without a doubt, you've hit him. The bolt flies and lands true, striking him in the back. He stumbles forward and he falls. Even from this distance, you can hear a gasp of surprise from the guards. You see them rush over once again. They haul him up to his feet. He coughs once. You see as he tries to move his manacled hands, and they drop in front of him. One of the guards goes to grab the bolt, and as he does, it dissipates in his hands, turning to vapor. They look up to try to see where the shot came from, but they're too far. They don't know. There's a brief moment where there's just everything paused. There's no sound. You don't even think you're drawing breath. You wait and you watch, and they start to drag him away. He doesn't seem to move.
So if I kill a target while they are cursed, I get a benefit. I get a healing. Do I feel that healing come?
You do not. The only person who knows this is you. And so that's your turn. Ash, what are you?
Oh dear. Oh my.
I have a feeling that one of the two of them are about to toss you out the fucking window.
If it's not Ash, it's gonna be Annalise.
I don't think it's going to be Ash, to be honest with you.
I don't know.
I really
You're going
don't.
to be going for a ride.
Ooh. Ooh. Ash is the worst one because he can drop you from greater height than the third story window.
You know what the worst part is? It's the two lawful characters that are getting angry at him.
Yep. Ash, what are you doing? You watched him fire. You watched him fire. From your angle, you're not really sure. You think he got shot. When you look kind of out, you can see they're dragging Gafton away. You're not sure if he's alive or dead.
Yeah, but I also know that that shot went at a group of allies. And among other things, if I'm going to be selfish, my reputation rides on this. But I'm going to assume that Lucky's possessed. Because there's nobody that would be either smart or reasonable that would do such a thing. So I'm going to assume he's possessed and subdue him.
All right. So what are you going to do? You going to try to pin him?
Pin him. Yeah. Just pin him.
Roll to attack to grab him.
It
won't be any damage.
I hate nothing worse than party on party attacks, but I'm hoping that he's just okay.
Yeah, just roll to attack.
Well, all right then.
That hits your AC. So now it's going to be your athletics or strength if you don't have athletics versus his acrobatics or dexterity, or strength athletics, depending on what he wants to use. So go ahead and give me strength.
How much hit points did I gain from that horn, by the way? I didn't know.
14.
20.
You got 14.
Was it 14?
Okay.
14.
15, sorry?
14.
14.
1-4.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It blinked for a second. I didn't quite catch the number.
Just trying to get Lucky immobile.
Yeah, he doesn't do any damage with you. He's just pinning. So, Larry, go ahead and give me an athletics or strength check. Not a save, just a
strength check.
Okay, strength. Right.
So just, do you have athletics? I don't remember if you put that on your sheet.
I have acrobatics. Yeah.
Okay, strength athletics doesn't have a check mark next to it. Okay, yeah, then click on your strength ability or your strength score. The word strength in your abilities. Perfect. All right, Lucky, go ahead and give me acrobatics or dexterity, depending on which.
I'm thinking about it.
Or you cannot resist. It's up to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm considering it because at this point they're gonna fucking kill me. They're gonna start beating the shit out of me.
And Ash is saying, "There's something wrong with Lucky."
I've got your back, man.
All right, all right.
The
Okay.
two health
Okay.
bard,
Man, you're good.
the two health
Use
bard
Bardic
who would
inspire me then.
Nope. Too late. The roll has happened. You feel the claws, the
Oh,
heat
you should
from
have
them.
inspired me this whole time, Yenfear. What's wrong with you? Come on.
The heat from them is the first thing you notice. It's not the pressure of the claws pressing down on you. It's the immense amount of heat. Knowing what you are and dealing with the cold that it always emanates and kind of surrounds you and is a part of your body, it's almost scorching. And then you feel the immense pressure of this like 800-pound creature that's just holding you in place. And is usually as quick and slippery as you are. You're not escaping. As the claw comes down, and Ash yells out, "He's in trouble!"
Something's wrong with Lucky.
All right, Annalise.
seeing that Lucky is quite effectively pinned underneath Ash's claw,
Huge claw.
she is going to step forward very slowly and very deliberately pull out a set of manacles.
Manacles are out.
And she is going to clap Lucky in irons.
You have been restrained.
Shit.
That is
And
kinda
she is
odd.
going to crouch down next to him and say, "The plan worked. You selfish son of a fucking bitch."
Can I say one thing?
No, because I should have left you unconscious.
You hunt monsters, don't you?
He was being dealt with. You do not attack a manacled and restrained man. That is
That's
senseless
no
murder.
man. He is not a man.
He's not a beast.
Oh, I think he is.
He's a
And I'm not
prisoner.
talking metaphorically. I cast a spell at him, and nothing happened.
Could it possibly just be that you're not as good as you think you are?
That's not how my magic works.
But
My
you
skill
don't
has nothing to
understand
do
how
with it.
magic works. You admitted it yourself.
No, but I know how demons work.
While they're
The
bickering,
plot chickens.
What chicken stack?
I know how
Favorite.
demons work, and that man is a demon.
You can believe
Arnett
whatever you
is
like. He was
horrible.
being
I
dealt
don't have
with.
to believe it. I know it.
I don't care what you think
He'll
you
be
know.
out of that prison in a day. He'll either kill his way out or he'll teleport out. I don't know how it'll happen.
And
You
Larry's
think
thinking,
restraints can hold a devil?
No, but they're very effective against you. I hope you enjoy the look
Well.
of the inside of a cell.
Ooh, snap.
You're not a very good monster hunter then.
She is going to put her boot on his neck.
What's Arnath doing?
Big
I
strong
have-
hunter stepping on the poor little boy. With a
I
griffin
have-
on top of him.
I have hunted beasts more fierce than you could even imagine.
Well,
Well,
I can imagine quite a bit.
I'm not
I
sure
knew
you
that
can
was
talk.
coming.
I'm not sure you can talk.
I got a better kind of bit.
So do us all a favor and shut the fuck up for once in your life. And Yenfear, we had this discussion about fucking vengeance and revenge.
Ash is looking really distraught right now.
You wanna know why I know what I know? And why revenge and vengeance doesn't get you anywhere? Because I've done it. I hunted down the beast that killed my family. I feel nothing. There is no end game. There is no relief. There is nothing. You wander around for the rest of your life expecting things to change and nothing changes.
It's not your choice to make.
Shut the fuck up!
Ash has something to say. He's just going to say, "Don't any of you understand? That was my last act as a Sky Warden. Why would you ruin it?
Because he's a selfish prick.
I was going to be remembered as someone noble. Why would you?
This.
Why would you do that? I trusted you.
You think this was for relief? You think this was just because I wanted to feel better?
Lucky, did you do that on purpose?
I told him to do it.
Because you're selfish.
You have no right to call me selfish. You don't even know what he's done. The lives he's ruined.
And
And
it
you
was
call
going
me
to be
selfish.
handled. It was going to be handled.
Some people don't deserve to live.
You don't
How
get
does-
to make that call.
How does...
You are not judge, jury, and executioner.
Just stop.
Neither are you.
Stop. Is your mother free?
You haven't
is
checked
the
on her
monster
since you dropped
defeated? How is betraying me making you better than him? That was going to be my legacy in this city. You tried to shoot it in the back. I don't think I can be around any of you anymore. He just kind of turns around and goes out the window.
There's a moment where the only sound in the room is the fades in the distance. And with the party in disarray, trust betrayed, feelings hurt, and kind of a quandary on where you're going to go next.
And
So we're going to end the
definitely,
session.
the sash is in need of renovation at this point, too.
A little bit.
My
All right,
next
guys. I know we ran long. I want to thank everybody
Thank
hanging in there
you.
with us while we fought off the monster. Hey,
My
party.
next character will be a contractor, because I know he has work.
You gonna
Why
follow
can't
the
we-
party around and fix things?
Why can't we be friends playing in the background?
I would like for everybody to go ahead and level up to level 7. For next
Yes.
week. Congratulations on defeating the boss,
Finally.
Gafton Kane.
Oh,
Larry, I'll work with you to get that upgraded. Once again, I want to thank everybody for hanging in with us, for sticking it out. We had some tense moments. I loved this. The end of this session was excellent. Yeah, next Monday I'll be in. There'll be a little bit of a change going on for me on the personal side, but it shouldn't affect anything here. Man, that's great.
6.
Level 7 or 6?
6.
6.
Are we?
Level
we're-
6.
No,
Level
no,
6.
you said 7.
You
Oh,
said 7, so
Ryan?
we get 2 levels.
Ryan, level 6.
Sorry, when you said it,
Sorry,
it flipped
Ryan, you
upside
can't
down when it
re-roll
came out
that
of your
one.
mouth. So 9.
Ryan,
Ryan, you can't re-roll this one.
Can I spend my
Use
luck?
all of your luck.
Everybody, I'd like to say, excellent play. Every viewer, thank you so much. And for now, I'm going to say good night and
Good
roll
night,
for
Larry.
initiative.
Thank you very much.
Roar for initiative.
Roar for initiative. Good night, guys.